Fighters and Trainers channel, and most importantly, the People's channel. We have a special guest here, heavyweight contender Jerry Forrest will be fighting July 26th, Main Street main event in his hometown in Richmond, Virginia.
Holding it down, yes, sir. 757-804.
Tell me, you're coming in with a two-fight winning streak. I mean, coming back home, what does that mean to you?
We're here, the injuries are done, you know what I mean? I feel better, a couple of little tune-up fights out the way. So I'm ready to start heating up, start cooking, get back in the world rankings, start seeing what's out there.
Tell me what's training camp? What type of training camp are you putting yourself into in this fight per se?
So that's where I'm just coming from. I'm just coming from sparring just now. That's why I'm getting home so late. But I mean, I'm always in shape, of course. So like now, just fine tuning, sparring, making sure we're getting the proper sparring, making sure we're doing everything that we have to just stay focused, stay level. We don't try to do too much. We don't overdo it, but we're always in shape, so we don't have to get in shape. We don't waste the precious time, So 8 weeks, I've already been ready for it though. 12 weeks out pretty much.
Do you know anything about your opponent?
They're looking for guys. Now it's between like him, DeBella. It's trying to well, we have who we want, I would say. We're waiting on like negotiations, basically. So there's two guys that we're looking at. They've been knowing about it. We're just waiting to see how it's gonna happen.
Okay, okay. Um, per se, when's the last time you've seen a show happen in Richmond?
Uh so there's a couple smokers. River City, great promotion. That's my people. That's where I train at. So they put on local shows. This isn't that show, but they put on local shows. So I mean, it's been a couple shows. To this magnitude, like it's culture. You know what I mean? So this culture show, I think it's a lot different from what the city's used to. But I think it's gonna be a blast. I like it. I like the feel of it.
That's dope. Um, Talk to me. What do you think about the heavyweight division itself?
Well, I mean, it's a good time to be back. I feel for real, for real.
Mhm.
I get a lot of calls now. We kind of pass them up. Like I said, I wanted to make sure we get in camp first, get a couple of fights, and then by December, January, I'll be right back in there. I mean, I think it's heavyweights and heavyweights. We've always been the same. You know what I'm saying? We do a little something, but we don't train super hard. You just gotta wait your turn, wait your spot, and see how it works out. But I'm gonna be ready for sure. Within a couple months, listen, I'll be ready for whoever. But I think it's an even division right now. I'll say that. It's an even division. Anybody has a chance.
Right. Um, Especially now how things have been shaking. Some of even your former opponents, Jared Anderson had a big tough loss against Martin Bacoli.
We're cold,
And,
yeah.
and then you had Jared Anderson. He lost to do you remember the guy that his name, the stocky kid? Uh Something Tyson or something like that that Zilly Zhang just lost to.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I can't remember his name. I don't
Young
know where he
kid.
even came from. Yeah, he just came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think somebody in Dubai put money behind him.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
like he came out of like so he
But
must have been training with somebody who was like being to make it make sense.
but good, a good pretty good outing against Zilly Zhang he
Yeah,
had.
yeah, yeah. It's I mean, right now, everybody's going for the money. And like I said, that makes it good though, because people if it makes sense right now, everyone's getting exposed. You're willing to take the paycheck to get exposed to who you really are. So I
Hmm.
think it's a good and bad thing. If you ain't really working out, you ain't really training. Listen, the ring's gonna show every single time what you've been doing. It ain't gonna lie. So people just, I mean, honestly, right now we're just showing who they are. If you look at Javante Tank, they've been training for the same amount of time. Both of them always in the gym. That's the kind of fight you're gonna get. So when you get those kind of fights where everybody's in shape, it's an even fight. The person that's trained the hardest had a better training, better coaching, they're gonna win the fight. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, they're scheduled to go at it July 16th. What do you think about the rematch?
Z- Zing's doing it. I mean. I don't know, but Zing's doing it. I mean, he's at this point, he's like Pacquiao. You get what I'm saying? It's ingrained in him, So until he can't do it, he'll probably be doing it. Um, I just don't see the fire in him. He's a if he wins this fight, it would have to be by knockout.
And
You know what I'm saying?
you're speaking about who?
Zane,
Zing.
it would
Yeah.
have it would have to be like his. You've seen him his last couple fights, so his weight is
Yes.
no. You seen the weight like so. Like I told, like we talked about it before when I fought him. I knew who he was before I fought him. You get what I'm saying? The weight that he's gained and things of that nature. Like I told you before talking to you, he's a lazy fighter. He has pop, he has power though. So I don't see a guy like him hopping back on the horse. You get what I'm saying? After all of the controversy, lesson should have been learned by now. So
Mhm.
he's gonna be who he is, but he's gonna go for the knockout. I mean, that's what I would assume, and I think that would be his only shot, unless he's actually in shape to where he can overpower for 10 to 12. I don't know, bro. I just don't see it. His paychecks is money right now.
Tell me, you got the rematch. They got what you gonna call it? Usyk. Usyk's gonna be fighting Dubois again. You put a face like that, Jerry. Why you putting a face like that
So they're gonna cheat that man again, probably. Yeah. And
again?
I mean, it's the powers that be on that kind of fight. You know what I'm saying? I mean, truthfully speaking, listen, Usyk again has no power. That's not a secret. Dubois has power and he can box. If Dubois applies pressure, he should be able to stop it. The thing is, again, is Dubois going to be in shape enough to really apply the pressure to beat somebody like a Usyk? Usyk can be beat. You know what I'm saying? It just has to be a fact of actually doing it, making it comparable, and getting it done. You know what I mean?
In your opinion, watching that fight, did was that body shot low from
I don't think so.
Dubois?
I feel like he won the fight. I mean, if you looked at what was it, Tyson Fury versus I talked about it before, Tyson Fury versus Topham. I mean, not Tyson Fury versus Topham, AJ versus Topham. They kind of stopped that fight early. Certain
Mhm.
fights. I mean, look at Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia. Certain people they try to save, and I mean they can't save you though. It's done. So they try to save you until they can't save you no more. I feel that's one of
Mm.
them situations where like they put a lot of money into somebody like when you see talk about Olympics. I mean everything that he has. So with that being said, I mean that's a big loss. You know what I'm saying? And you can't let him go like that. You can't let him go out like that. If you can help it, you got to protect the money, the interest. And look at what they're about to do.
Yeah. Speaking about that side of the street, Matrim, and you know, they there was lots of talks about Obatiah, that cruiserweight
Yeah.
champion, moving up and possibly fighting Usyk. Do you feel like that's a possibility due to the fact that Usyk, was well, he was an undisputed champion at cruiserweight at one point in time,
Don't that would actually be a decent fight because Oak got some pop.
in speed.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't that's a fight where Usyk maybe 10 to 30, maybe 10 to 20 pounds at heaviest, bigger. And I'm probably giving him a little weight, honestly. So I mean, I think Oak will probably come in. I mean, he's a young kid, he's smart, he got a good team. So I mean, just saying if he came in at 210, I think he'd be a problem. I think he'd be a problem for Usyk because Usyk gonna beat you on footwork, stamina, agility, angles. You know what I'm saying? Pressure bust pipes. And when you can't keep someone off of you that's just applying pressure that can box real, I mean, it causes a little danger for you. It
Mm-hmm.
can cause a problem.
100%. Speaking of that, we the topic of today was obviously Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney negotiations went down. Um, Teofimo Lopez has a problem with movers, guys that like to move on their back foot. Do you feel like him denying $11 million to Devin Haney is a duck move in your behalf? I mean, he said that he was expecting what he got paid for Jerome Boots Ennis, their negotiations. He wanted something like that. But I mean, after seeing Devin's last performance, his
He's
last
lost stock.
performance, yeah. So what you think about these young cats getting all this money from Turkey and yeah, just ducks, just denying these fights and stuff like that. What's your thoughts on that?
So, th- do you think that, honestly, do you think that Devin can beat Telefimo?
To be
Just,
honest
I'm
with
just
you,
asking first.
yeah, yeah. So in the beginning, I thought that Teofimo Lopez could beat him. I think that he could handle him. But then when I started seeing Sando Martin fight and Jermaine Ortiz fight, and seeing that guys that actually move their legs and try to like set
Mhm.
traps, he has a hard time getting to them. He's like a
He's
he's
not.
a he's a mid range fighter. He's not
He's
a
not great at boxing. He's a brawler.
yeah,
He's a boxer brawler. So,
but not seeing Devin not like really pushing the gas on Ramirez like that. I mean,
well, so that's
it's
the thing
tricky.
is, as much as it seems like Telefimo would have a quick walkover, which I'm not saying he wouldn't. And granted, styles make fights, so I'm not saying at all like Telefimo and Ryan Garcia are like the same kind of fighter. But what I'm saying is styles make
And it's
fights, and like you
Tio and
and
Devin.
and I mean Teal and Devin, I mean styles make fights with them, and that's what I'm saying. So I mean, when you look at those kind of styles, Tio is gonna stay on those flat feet. He's not gonna get up and box. And don't get me wrong, he may do a couple little confusion rays. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little bedazzle. But for the most part, he's gonna have to stay up with Devin, and he's not gonna be able to load up. So that's my whole deal with it. I don't now. Granted, I don't think Devin's gonna stop Tio, but I think that the fight really, I think it actually goes 12 rounds, and people might be shocked at how close it probably would be if if
Close fight, close fight.
if Tio don't catch him. Like, I mean, that's the one thing. Now Devin got a chin. Now, granted, I don't know who hits harder. Tio, you know what I'm saying? Right. But like Devin does have a chin, but if Tio can catch him, it could, you know what I'm saying? Now, granted, you don't catch him, he don't knock him out. He may get a round or two sway to him, but I don't think he can outbox Devin. Is it that would be hard to do, honestly. But if you catch Devin, he can maybe able to hurt him.
So it would be kind of like Teofimo Lopez by stoppage only. Like that's kind of where you see it at.
I don't see him. He's reckless. And Devin's such a good boxer, I feel that he would have a lot of punches wasted rather than landed, to be just honest with you. Devin's real good at spacing. Devin's real good at keeping the jab, keeping the distance. Teofimo gets frustrated. He talks shit. He do it. So I mean,
Get
that's why I say
frustrated.
yeah, he can catch him. I get it. But when you're talking about pure boxing, just toe to toe, I mean, Devin's been in some more, so I don't see him being scared. You get what I'm saying in the power. Like, yo, that man went through a whole bro. That man went through some shit. Like, listen. So I mean, it's like he's been through it. He's been through a lot of wars in the gym. So I mean, Devin. I mean, Devin. I mean, now I'm like, shit. Devin probably could pull it off. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, like I said, he would have to get knocked out most likely.
Stylistically, is it an entertaining fight in your behalf or is it a snoozer?
It all depends on if Telefimo can actually catch Devin and make him engage. Can he? Can he get Devin out of the comfort zone to where Devin starts to? One thing about Devin, he's a little wild when he starts slugging. He tends to open up and bam. And if he can get him like that, that now I will say this, that would make for a great fight too. But if Devin opens up like that, man, look, Telefimo got them. Listen, You got some bricks, bro. So I mean, but that can make it exciting. But I think one or two of those mix-ups, bro. I don't see Devin going back and forth too much, and that's kind of dangerous. I mean, just being honest, Devin be on the skates.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? And it gets us consumers tired when we're watching it at like 12 o'clock. You know what I mean? And you just not like, you know what I mean? Like when we do the commentating for your fight, I want to ask you is like, do we need to put like the jacket on because we're gonna get so much blood on us? Like this is the
And
type
listen,
of
I'm
shit that
trying to go in. Yeah, I'm trying to
we,
go in. Well, I
yeah.
mean, what? And that's the thing too. Everybody don't go for it because everybody ain't in shape. You know what I'm saying? At that level, you got to be smart and you got to know who you are. Those
Yeah.
punches take a lot out you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like Devin in that fight, listen, Teofimo gonna be in shape. He gonna be ready. Devin's gonna be in shape, but listen, them punches that Teofimo throwing at him. I mean, like I said, it only take a couple. It only take a couple. But I mean, Devin should beat this shit out. I mean, and he's longer too. I think.
Hmm.
I think Devin's
Arms.
longer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
arms.
So
Yeah.
like, I mean, he should be able to catch Teofimo coming to the body. It should, but it's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a good
Hmm.
fight. Who you got? Who you got really winning it though?
It's a real toss up. The way you broke it down is very much how I see the fight as well. You
Yeah,
know,
I was about to say that's
I
one of
see
those.
I
That's
see
really the
Tio
only way you can
missing.
do it.
I
Yeah,
see
like
Tio missing a lot of
yeah.
shots, but yeah, because he's a mid-range fighter. You know what I mean? Unless he shows us something different. But when you see those feet tangling up and needing
Mhm.
to reset and reset, that takes a long. That
Yeah.
needs to go back to.
Chill gotta have heavy bones because he tires. He tires doing. I'm not gonna say pointless stuff, but he tires doing things that he doesn't have to do. You know what I'm saying? And like when he fatigues, you see it, and it's not a good thing. You know what I'm saying? He shows his fatigue. It's not that's not always the best thing, and you see him slow down. You see him trying to get. So it's like Devin's a smart fighter, bro. He's reacting.
It's not a
That man's been
disciplined
in
win. When you
wars.
when he's winning rounds, they're not disciplined wins. You're doing too much in the round.
It's fearful. Well, he got him scared. When
Mm,
when 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 you can attack and they're scared to come back onto you because they're scared they're gonna get beezed up again, they're gonna relax. They're gonna give you the round. You get what I'm saying? Telefimo, he's not gonna gas it up. You get what I'm saying? Like he knows what to do to cruise through the rounds because I mean, like I said, his bone structure and shit it's got to be something with it to where he's just heavy handed, heavy like, and he can just keep you off him. He
right,
doesn't,
right.
but he does train hard. I will say that it ain't like the man don't train. The man trains his ass off. Don't get me wrong. Like
Hmm.
he definitely trains his ass off.
100%. It seems like he's just looking for that big fight.
They
What do you?
hate him, bro. I don't know why, but I'm listening to you.
I mean, you see a lot of the black comments that he has to say. I mean, what's your feelings on that? You know what I mean? Like that. People are saying that that's kind of the reason why like Boots didn't want to give him the
Yeah.
payday for that. And those things.
So I mean, some say it's a rumor, some say it's not. You know what I'm saying? He says it's not true. I mean, for me, it's kind of that same deal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Why, if it is true or isn't true, you don't have to shed light on it if you can take other fights that can actually be potentially more money anyway. You get what I'm saying? And possibly easier fights to be honest, especially guys like Boots. I mean, I don't get me wrong, I think Boots would actually go back out. But I'm saying, it's everybody's choice. You get what I'm saying? To stand on it and give somebody a payday or not. Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, they made that deal. That was a mutual thing. You know what I'm saying? One guy had to give more than the other. So as fighters, you have to respect our right, you know what I'm saying, to give or take away purses because we feel that you disrespected a culture, a brand, and it's not even just about color. It can be anything, religion. You get what I'm saying? Anything that you believe in and stand on, if somebody disrespects it, and you are on that A side where you can provide the check, you don't have to give it to them. I mean, and that's in any situation, in my opinion.
right, right. Um, it's going down in Virginia this week, man. Keyshawn Davis fighting Edwin de Los Santos. Um, wow. I mean, the card is nice. You got Abdullah Mason versus Nakatelia. You got Calvin Davis fighting Near Albright, which was a guy that Keyshawn Davis
Yeah,
fought.
yeah,
I think they took away his win because he was. I think he smoked it that day.
yeah. That was that
Yeah,
whole.
yeah, they
Yeah,
took away his
just like
shit.
that's like a little revenge fight for the family.
Oh, is it? Because you talk to them, so is it?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's I can't say, but it's
Okay,
you're my boy, but like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's you know
there's something
should
there.
be going on, yeah, but yeah, I mean, it's that's a great family. You know what I'm saying? So they just want to be done right on all occasions. So I think this is a fair stand for them. Again, when you believe in things, you should stand on it. And this is the thing where like, you know what? Let's make it happen. Let's stand on something that we feel would, just kind of messed up.
I wonder if they would like display that with the top rank promo that's coming. You know when they lead up day by day on the blood, sweat, and tears and stuff. Because
They got
yeah.
I'm listening.
No, because they have one thing about Keyshawn, he likes to like be hands on with like producing and shit like that. So I'm wondering maybe like that story you're talking about maybe appear.
Bro, this joint, the city is going crazy for them right now. They got the whole water side, bro. It's a whole week. It's a whole week. I'm gonna be up in the joint, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be live in the joint for 'em. But it's gonna be man, that joint gonna be crazy, bro. My son's graduation is the same night, so it's a
You're
lot
gonna
of
have a
jamming.
busy day. You're gonna have a
Oh, it's
busy
gonna be
day.
so jammed. It's gonna be so jammed. But I gotta make it happen. So I'll make sure. Of course, I won't be there for the first couple of joints, but I'll be there for the end of it. But yeah, he got the whole joint crazy. But yeah, it's a revenge fight. You know what I'm saying? Nothing personal, nothing negative. Just you know what I'm saying. He should have got that. He didn't. His brother needed a good fight. Hey, let's get that. Blood is blood.
Do you think Calvin stops him due to the fact that Albright is moving up in a weight class?
I think Calvin stopped him because the energy in that place is going to be electric, and he's riding on the back of his brother and that motivation of his brother. You know what I'm saying? And that was a good fight. So I'm gonna say all three brothers gonna get a knockout that night. If you're asking me
Mm,
personally,
mm. After
I
party
mean,
gonna be crazy.
oh, bro, listen, the energy. It's a 757 thing, bro. Like they own in the city right now, for real. They own in the city, dog. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. So it's gonna be wild. But nah, I think all three bros gonna either get a knockout or be very close to the stoppages. If not stoppages, all three.
So, as far as the competitiveness with De Los Santos and Keyshawn, do you see that being a competitive fight? Probably a fight that people have a lot to say about Keyshawn's resume. I mean, do you feel like Edwin De Los Santos can be that testimony to say, yeah, you fought a real live dog contender, a guy that your brother Shakur Stevenson had a problem, getting them out of there and making it even entertaining. You know what I mean? They
Man,
were complaining about Shakur in that fight, remember?
styles make fights.
Yep.
Shakur is coming to his man strength. But again, I don't think Shakur has the pop that Keyshawn has accumulated over these 5, 6 years. Like Keyshawn's power, honestly, has actually impressed me over the past couple of years. For real,
Yep.
for real. He's a lot stronger than he was in amateurs. He takes it a lot more serious. And of course, Shakur is, obviously with age, he's getting stronger or whatever. But I'm saying, I think that the difference is if I had to put my money on it, Shakur's core mindset in every fight is I'm gonna go to 12. And if I knock him out, if I see it, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna try to knock him out. Keyshawn's mindset is I'm gonna go for the knockout, but I'm not doing nothing stupid to put me in any kind of danger. That makes Keyshawn a lot different than a lot of young other cats. You know what I'm saying?
More of
Like
an
he's,
entertainer.
bro. What he's the safest. You know what? And that's a great word you just said. Entertainer. He's probably the safest entertainer I've seen out of all of these young kids.
What makes it safe?
He one of the best things I heard him say was there's space whenever you're up close. There's space in the box. You know what I'm saying? His mindset, the IQ, him and Shakur are both him, Shakur, and Crawford, right? They're all together. They're real good. And of course, they sparred, worked out. If you think of it, the difference between the two is Shakur's defensive, where Keyshawn's all offense. You get what I'm saying? And that's why I think the dynamic will be a little different in his I tell
His
you this,
approach.
De Los Santos is gonna run into something. Let me put it like that, because Keyshawn is gonna be offensive enough with those long arms to where De Los Santos is gonna want to come in and get frustrated. Where Shakur is gonna just outbox you, not get into any danger. Where Keyshawn's not gonna really be in danger. You get what I'm saying? But he's willing to make it a gritty, tough, nasty fight. And because of that, I don't think that De Los Santos really can compete with that 757 energy. Like, you seen the last fight. Like, he's fighting against a lot, bro. Like, for real, for real. He's fighting against a lot. And then Keyshawn's coming out. Seriously, he coming out to a walk up. So it's like, you gonna wait 3 or 4 minutes. Let's just be real. Like, by that time, bro, your whole squad, like, yo, I can't even talk about this walkout. But I'm saying, like, yeah. Like, by time by the time you see the walkout, if you know what you know, then it's like you probably be intimidated for in a
Mm.
good way. In a good way on Keyshawn's side. You know what I'm saying? So he got a lot of good stuff working for him in this joint, man. De Los Santos, he feels the pressure. And Top Rank's making a big deal out of this one too. Like, they making a big deal out of this one.
Oh yeah,
So
lots of production for this
yeah. Now if De
leading
Los
up.
Santos is gonna shine, this would be the moment. But I don't see it. I don't see it.
Mm.
I don't see
Well,
it. We don't even speak those things into the atmosphere.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like a lot of people say that De Los Santos is a very dangerous fighter, lots of power, lots of speed, but they're saying that he lacks little things. I mean, as far as defensive wise, and
Hmm.
also the injury.
Yeah.
People are saying that that could be a big thing. The layoff as
I,
well.
I think the pressure is gonna be the biggest thing for him. It's a make or break you fight. Period. Uh, I mean, he's been training. The thing is he going to be able to come in there and deal with the first 3, 4, 5, 6 rounds of straight pressure from Keyshawn? Bordering injury, bordering being off for a while. Listen, Keyshawn is coming in every single fight, and that's what I'm saying. The dynamic between him and Shakur. Shakur is coming to win every single fight. That is what Shakur is there for. He's there for a good boxing match. Andre Ward was there to win a boxing match every single time. Terrence Crawford, he's there to touch you up. If he even sees a knockout, he's going for that shit. But if he can outbox you the whole 12, that's what's up. Keyshawn has that same kind of mentality. De Los Santos has to be on his heels the whole entire time. And if De Los Santos is not ready for it, it can really be a long night, because Keyshawn gonna go for it every time. If he sees your knees wobble, if he sees you out of breath, he's going to take advantage of it because he has that gas pressure. He has the energy. He's in the gym all the time. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, in the sense, him and Shakur are the same guy. One's offensive and one's defensive. And De Los Santos, you had a decent time with a guy like Shakur, but a guy that's offensive, but it's hard to hit also because you're a wilder puncher. You're kind of wild with it. Listen, it's gonna be a long night for him. If De Los Santos come with anything wide, Keyshawn is fast and snappy. He can make it a quick. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, De Los Santos might run into something. Just mark my words. I see
Mm,
him running into a two hand personally. It's gonna be a hard jab and probably a couple of twos. He gonna run into.
shit. I like the fight though. I think that's definitely going to be a big statement fight for him. And do you see him going for undisputed?
He nah.
Nah.
Uh, friends and family. They're pretty. they pretty key on that. So him and Shakur, somebody got to move up. Somebody got to like it. Uh, he's a loyal guy, Keyshawn, and really Shakur is also. So like I said, I don't see either one of them. They gonna stay away from each other. They're like the Klitschko's, bro. Like they both got talent, but they ain't gonna ever fight each other. So yeah, I think the question is who's moving up. Or they're both moving up. Who's going up two-way class? You know what I'm saying? That's really the question. And they're both getting older too. So it's not like that anyone's going down. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. No. If I sheesh. You know what? Yeah. I would see, yeah, I see Shakur moving up and I see Keyshawn trying to grab everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I see
Yeah.
Shakur smaller, a smaller man than Keyshawn.
Well, I don't the thing is this Keyshawn's younger and Shakur's been training to where he's training down, which is fine. Keyshawn, bro. Listen, when I was at we were together a couple months ago, at the Joe Me Him and AI. Man, look, Keyshawn, man, solid dog. So he's gonna shoot pass, but like right now, he's the he's the young face in that division, and he's the person that everybody wants to fight. Shakur has a belt also, but is Shakur stock the same as Keyshawn's? And Keyshawn's young. Like he's the vibrant face. So it's a lot to go, but I'm going on the basis of if somebody has to go, which would be up. I'm just thinking Shakur has to go up. Only way Keyshawn goes up is if there's somebody up there that will actually fight him. You
And
know
is
what I'm
that
saying?
Teofimo Lopez?
He's been and see that's the thing. Like so he's been and that so again that's the whole entire problem with those kind of fights. Like he's been looking for those fights. Keyshawn's been looking for them, but the best fight and those kind of fights that you can really get Shakur has those fights. Tell it like those are the big names. Keyshawn's still in that building phase. You know what I'm saying? And that's why guys like Teofimeo, again, you have the option at all times who you want to fight and who you don't want to fight. And a lot of those guys don't feel that Keyshawn right now has that purse pop to where it's applicable
Shout
or the
out,
resume. I feel he got it all, but that's just that's 757 bias.
yeah. Shout out to Zab Judah in the live as well. We see you
Oh, what up, my man Zab? What's going on, big dog?
July 26th, Richmond, Virginia. Get ready. That's right.
Oh yeah, it's
That's
gonna go down, yo. Yeah, I'm definitely hyped to see y'all out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that worked out, yeah. That's gonna be live. That's gonna be live.
it's gonna be, man. We're gonna do a live with all of us together as well. And we're gonna keep pushing this. We're gonna keep pushing the event, make it hot, and then obviously get a lot of content for you guys. So that way after the fight, you guys got like videos and good
Well,
commentary
let's
and
get it in.
yeah, man, push a good event. Um but yeah, so tell me a little bit more about the event and your feelings and what do you think about Richmond and what they think about the event itself.
So I think it's gonna be dope. It's a new feel to Richmond. Like I said, it's a the promoter Johnny. He's a young guy, young or not a young man, but I mean young man in the promotion business. He was trying to work with a couple of fighters. He's still working with them too. He basically booked some venues, put some money out. Didn't really know how boxing works. And when he booked the venues, he was like, "Boom, you know what? It's cool. I'll get the boxing license. I'll get the promoter's license, and I'll make it all work." So it's been coming together beautifully. You know what I'm saying? We've been chopping it up, talking to Lou, things of that nature. So it's been coming along good. I think it's going to be a real good fit for the city of Richmond. If everything holds strong and everything works out great, it's going to be a lot of boxing in Richmond over the next couple of years in the city in general. Keyshawn got a heat on that side. 804 is about to jump.
Talk about the actual venue itself. What is it like in the train station or something like that?
Yeah, so it's called the Richmond train station, but it's actually I ain't from the 804, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, It's one of the most iconic spots in Richmond for real. Like when y'all gonna see it, it's actually so when you're talking about Richmond's the state capital, you know, whatever, but like it's probably top three best venues in Richmond. Like it's like dead ass. Yeah, like bro, like this when you gonna see it, like it's real like it's a jaw dropper for real. It's it's elegant. It's pure. I'll see some clips. Like it's pure elegance, bro. Yeah,
That's
it's
awesome.
bro, it's gonna be listen, they gonna have an outside deck with this is gonna be like a party deck on the outside, big screens on the outside. This is gonna be crazy. It's like 2 or 3 levels. Yeah, yeah, the venue itself, oh yeah, yeah. It's definitely a great venue. Definitely a great venue.
What about the card itself as well? What about some of the fighters?
I think it's dope. Uh it's built around the
Slick
local
Nick,
talent.
I see you guys a couple
That's my
guys
little
there.
homie. So all of the guys on the card, a lot of them are like my little guys. I seen Slick Nick's first amateur fight. Like Keyshawn Davis. So I seen Keyshawn's first amateur fight, Slick Nick's first amateur fight. Jamon Royster, he's on the card. I seen his first amateur fight. So some of the guys that's on the fight, I mean, when we say authentic, I wanted if I'm gonna be on the card and I have a little say so in it, man, look, I gotta have the young guys that I know, I've seen, you know what I'm saying, and I know they can box. So I mean, all the guys on the card there, they got my support. You know,
That's dope.
I didn't pick the undercard, but it's fat. DB3 is 757-804. You know what I'm saying? Why not bring out the local talent? So
Yeah, man, I'm excited, man. It's gonna be a hell of an event, July
um,
26th.
these young boys can scrap. Everybody getting in shape. It's looking good. It's looking good.
Yeah. Um, yeah, man. It always, you know how it always goes down. The matchmaker gotta put in the wonders. You gotta have two sides to
Yeah.
make a nice dance.
I talked to him just morning. I'll talk to him tomorrow. Like that's the thing. Just trying to get everybody's fights, everybody paid, man, medicals. That's the
And,
most exciting part, man.
and the people, they're gonna be crazy to see Zab when they out there. Zab hasn't been out there for a
Oh,
little
bro,
bit. Zab
it's
got some
gonna be
family out
wild.
there.
I'm trying. Well, see, so Mr. Hogan, my manager, is like he knows Zap's on. But like he gonna probably be out there too. But like he loves Zap too, so it's gonna be they gonna go crazy for Zap. And see, like the VA area, we have a lot of New Yorkers. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of boxing fans, and we have a lot of old school hip hop heads. And Zab is a part of that hip hop culture. You know what I'm saying? Like he's
Right.
him, the Tysons, the Roy, like it ain't a lot of fighters that really were part of the hip hop culture. Like Zab's part of the hip hop culture, so they're gonna go crazy for him. The promoter is a club promoter, you know what I'm saying? So like that's what I'm saying, bro. Like the culture gonna go crazy for him. The
Oh
culture
no,
gonna go
trust me.
crazy for him. Well, that's just
I
gonna go
know.
crazy for him.
I
Like
I
they gonna
seen
love him.
I seen it in action already. I know.
Yeah. And Zab live anyway, you know what I'm saying? He good people, so it's kind of Southern hospitality, so they're gonna feel that energy again. And it's gonna be wild.
Bro, I went to no word of a lie. I went to his Hall of Fame, and Tim Bradley, Sean Porter was there, and he went up before them. And then as soon as he was done, yo, almost everybody left, bro. I was media, so I
Yeah,
stayed. I'm like, and
yeah,
I was
for
actually
real.
like, his guest, but he was like, yeah, you just stay, just get this right. Man, nobody was there. I'm like, wow. I was very surprised. I was like, damn.
Guys like Zab Judah whole culture. You know what I'm saying? Like it's only certain guys that are part of the actual culture of hip hop, the actual culture of like urban living. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's guys like him and Tyson. They can tap in and out of those things when they want to. When they like, everybody can't. Tim Bradley, no, like not being funny, like he legend in boxing, but kind of like shit, no one knows him. I'm not being funny, but I mean, outside of boxing, there's no one that's gonna see Tim Bradley and be like, "Yo," like you know what I'm saying? Zab, bro, he's still be in videos sometimes. Like people still say his name. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
Jay
bro, he's
Z's
a New York
videos,
legend,
everybody's
bro.
video.
Like, so it's just it's his culture is different. You know what I'm saying? And when you're bigger than boxing, you feel what I'm saying? That's what
Yeah.
happens. He's one of the guys that he was bigger than well, no one's bigger than boxing, of course. But I'm saying he was bigger than his brand. Put it like that. You get what I'm
But you know
saying?
what it is that you get faces of boxing, right? He
Yeah,
at one
he
point
was
in
a.
time
You
he
know
was one
what?
of the faces.
Well, yeah. Let's just. I mean, he was beating Floyd for real. Let's just put it out there. Yeah, I'm
No,
just
no,
saying.
but he had the
I
money
mean,
before Floyd had the money. You know
yo,
what I mean?
bro, Floyd wanted to beat Zab on the low. Just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna say it. I'm just saying. Like, I mean, but I think Floyd might have said it a couple joints. I mean, like like Zab, one of the ones that Floyd looked up to, bro. Like, come on.
You get in the respect from the streets versus the respect from the money.
Yeah, was Zab a real one, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And once you get that love in New York, that's different too.
Yeah, if
Like,
you a star in New York is and he
bro,
reps it. You gotta rep your city. You have to
yeah,
rep your city.
yeah. Well, he's outside.
Yeah.
They can't call you a lie when you really be outside. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, nah.
Like it's kind of hard for him to be like, yo, he don't need nah, like he really be outside. He really did his thing. He in the Hall of Fame now. Like, bro, what like bro,
Nah, people
him,
don't really
Deion
know he's
Sanders,
more
they
outside than what
control him.
we think, for real, for real. He be doing
Yeah,
shows,
that's what
movies, all this shit.
when you're moving, grooving, and handling business, that's what's the deal, and that's what it is. But like I said, he fits that New York culture, and that's the thing too. You're from New York, you got to know that that's great exposure, culture, and you got to take advantage of it too.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Telefimo does a great job of taking advantage of that New York culture. So when you become an iconic name and face, listen, Zap doing what he got to do. Everybody got to get up on that for real, for real.
But you can never diss your town. You can never diss your town
Yeah, you
saying you're
can't.
not from there. I think that's one thing that I think Teofimo did in New York. I think I think he did that.
Well,
Yeah.
Teflon got a couple of bomb spots. I mean, the had that, the calling black, the playing pranks in July, bro. I mean, like listen, but at the same time, like I don't know if you really been around him and his family, but bro. Like his pops a lot, dog. Like his pops is a lot, man. And his pops is actually a great guy. Like, don't get me like his pops will give you the shirt off his back. But it's like he's Telefimo battling more than just the fame and boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of pressure with his family too. And his dad being in his corner and out of like it's a lot, bro.
Some of these dads and some of these guys, once the camera goes, like they kind of act a little bit more than what their
Hmm.
regular
It's
persona is on a
animated.
regular. Yeah.
Well, they get into the animation. I mean, they're trying to sell it, and I get it. But Floyd Mayweather and his pop, sometimes the shit goes wrong. And like you can go overboard and like slap stuff. I mean, I get it, but sometimes the shit can really actually turn into off camera issues. You know what I'm
I
saying? So
mean,
I mean,
it was completely an issue. Freaking, he fought Oscar De La Hoya, and his dad's coaching De La Hoya. You
bro,
know what I'm
like
saying? Like,
it's it's some things need to be off camera. Some things just shouldn't even be done. Like for well, I want to say his pops eventually was like, "Yo, I ain't even coaching De La Hoya," which was smart, but you shouldn't. First of all, you shouldn't have like it should have been
it's in history, bro. It's
yeah,
in history books.
it should have been an easy no that your son is your son. Like, but again, too, I mean, I guess that man had a job to do. I can't shit. I can't. Did he want to coach his son against De La Hoya in that fight?
Yeah,
That's all I'm about to say. I just thought about it. Like, yo, hold on.
yeah.
He did the whole
He switched it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yo. Well, he
Even
did
De
a
La
great job.
Hoya was saying something like he was one of my
I,
best coaches. He threw
I,
water in me when I woke up in the morning, and
yeah,
nobody
he
ever
still wanted
did that
him.
for me.
He still wanted him after he fought Floyd. He still wanted his pops to coach him back, which pops like nah. But yeah, I mean, hey, his pops is a good coach too, by the way. Shout out to Floyd Mayweather Senior. Yeah, he's definitely one of the greatest to ever do it. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, for sure. Um, so yeah, man. What could people expect from you? July 26th in Richmond, Virginia.
I'm going forward. I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Had a couple of tune-up fights. We about to rev it up to really get back into the world rankings. You know what I'm saying? So this is just like the first initial step, really. By January, I'm looking to be back into the world rankings. Two or three more fights after that, after this one, and just start seeing what's out there again. You know what I'm saying? Start seeing who want to fight, who wants some smoke, make it make sense. So this one's gonna hopefully be a good statement. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going for a knockout, but I'm looking to handle business. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Like I said, we got a couple of names. The guy we're definitely looking towards. Um, you know, hopefully, he's in shape and he's looking good. But I'm definitely trying to get a. I'm going for a stoppage, but I'm not looking for one. If that makes sense.
Right. No. Right. 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 I mean, you got to make a statement. It's
Simply
one of
put,
them.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's
The
it's
easiest
sim-
way to get back into the world rankings is like two knockouts. Like simply put, you know what I'm saying? You back in the top 10 in the country, top 20 in the world. And then from there, it's like shit just get popping for real. So yeah, we just
Zab.
a couple fights away. Just gotta be smart.
Zab says say his name. Zab. You know what I like about Zab is that like he just he's just him. You know what I'm saying? So like when he listens to fighters and they don't want to like call out somebody and it's just like it's just not in his nature. We need to hear who you want next. You know what I'm saying? We need to hear your hit list. What's your hit list?
So this is what I say. We got some stuff cooking in Virginia that's planning out for next year.
Ooh, you
Oh,
got some home dirt that you gotta cook.
listen, it's well,
Will he
it's
pull up to the event after your fight?
nah, nah.
No, he ain't that crazy.
No, no, no. It's not really so it's the whole DMV area. You know what I'm saying?
Should I invite somebody
So
over, like your next opponent?
don't nobody listen to me. Don't nobody want to. He may be there, but I doubt it. Like I feel like guys be nitpicking. So it's either him or once we get out here in like Aprilish of next year, whenever the stadium opens back up, and that's a whole nother conversation too. I'm thinking like maybe like a Jermaine Franklin again, or I can't fight. Hunter don't want to fight as
Why do you
well.
want to fight Jermaine Franklin again?
Well, no, what I'm saying is him, Zingze Lee, a
Oh, you
top
want
of
your
like
rematches?
any of them. You know what I'm saying? Anything that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It's a good time right now for rematches. I feel. So once I get back into those rankings, knock off somebody that's respectable. If someone's still there, the only one I really would want to honestly rematch, bro, for real, because I just feel like it makes the best fight, which is Zingze Lee. I just feel like now he's just like feel like his weight and his training is just getting out of like by the time we would fight again next year or something, I don't even think it would make sense for him, honestly. I don't think he's gonna hold it that long.
Bro, there's no way he's gonna do that. He got to draw the way
That's
that
what I'm
that
saying.
fight was going, and then you
Yeah,
ended up pulling off a draw. You put out a miracle, bro.
yeah,
You s-
yeah.
when
I'm the
you
only
said when
fighter
you
ever to do that shit. What heavyweight do that shit?
bro when you celebrated a draw, I felt you because I was like he was so down.
Yeah,
I'm like the way he just
I
came
shouldn't have
back
won
up.
that. I
I
mean, I
was
shouldn't have
like,
lost that shit. Yeah.
yeah.
But I
So
mean, what see, like, and that's so when you hear that though,
that
what you
showed
think of,
stamina and a lot of
yeah.
heart.
Well, see, I'm in my mind because you can't, y'all can't hear him, but Eddie's like rematch did it. So my mind, oh, it's on. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have like the words told to me was he's not moving on until I have a rematch. Period, point blank, any discussion. He ain't gotta worry about another fight until I rematch. So when I'm instantly hearing it, like right at like we good. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh yeah. So in the rematch, it's gonna be a whole and it never happened. They froze me out, they took all the footage, like, you know what I'm saying? A couple of highlights and took everything offline. And that was it for that joint. They kind of covered. That's why guys didn't even know they had a draw. They literally, bro, they kept that joint. When I say they hit it, bro, the powers that be hot, yo, listen to me. Them boys, I had cats hitting me up. Hey, bro, I got the fight. That shit, hey, I was sitting, listen to me, man. Within 10, 20 minutes, all that shit was gone. If you recorded that shit on Facebook, man, look, that joint had me and Zing Zingli face. That was snatched, bro. Like they got that off quick, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, they did what they did. It's all good. But yeah, they definitely isolated me on that one.
That's Hey man, you know what? You'll get it back though, hundred
Oh,
percent.
easy, easy. That's why I want to get back fight. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Michael Hunter threw up in the ring. I should have like it's the small things. And he number one in the country right now too. So it's like, let me get that smoke. Because he
Right.
want Usyk. That's who he want. I can tell you that without him even posting it. That's who Hunter want.
Mm-hmm.
He want that get back. That's what I'm saying. Everybody on it right now. See, ain't nobody gonna say what he want that smoke with Usyk. Usyk scared of Michael Hunter, G for her, for real.
He is.
Bro, Usyk a dog. I mean, Michael a dog. Also, and Mike a dog. So Usyk is a Usyk is a white Michael Hunter. Michael Hunter's a black Michael Hunter. Like, and Michael Hunter's a black. I mean, he's a black Usyk. You know, like they're the same person. Their styles make that difference. And I think Michael was just a little bit broader. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Usyk was just in better shape first try. But
Word.
yeah, that's who. So I got to catch Mike before Mike catch Usyk, son. Like for
Yeah.
real, for real. To be quite honest with you, because Mike might fuck around and goddamn. Like I really,
So
well,
so
I'll tell
that
you
so
this.
he's on the
If
hit. He's on the hit list. Michael Hunter.
yeah, son. Like man,
Ooh.
look, son, Mike, man, look, bro, I beat Mike the first fight. That's what I'm saying. Like they cheated me the first fight. I'm walking by him and his mom. His mama fussing at him for headshots, bro. Like she got his ice pack. I'm walking by like, yo, this can't be real. He was suspended. I think when you go 8 rounds, I think I was suspended for like 2 weeks or whatever, like the minimum in Cali or whatever. Bro, he was suspended for like a month and a half or some shit before he could go back to the gym. And then the second fight, he went to the hospital afterwards. He threw up in the 6th round and he went to the hospital. I got pictures. You know what I'm saying? Them rolling them in. Like they tried to get me on the gurney. So I want those fights back, man, where like I've been cheated. It's almost like, bro, I've been cheated to the point where it's like, yo, I gotta if I put two people in the hospital, I got draws. What you're telling me is, and I would never go for that, but what you're telling me is like it's almost like I would have to kill somebody to get a win. You get what I'm saying? Unless I'm on the A side. That's how unsensible it is. And like that's what I break down to my boys now. You should have been in better shape, bro. Like what you want me to do? Like when you put guys in the hospital, liver, kidney failure, bro, you can't say I'm not in shape. You can't say I didn't do my job. I was cheated. So it's like to beat anything beyond that, I gotta kill you. Which I'm not saying I want to, but I'm like that's I put you in the hospital and I'm getting a draw. So like what's past that shit? You get what I'm saying? But that's just me.
I hear you on that, man. I hear you. Well, big shout outs to Jonathan Johnson, July 26th. We're going to be in
Big
Richmond,
John,
Virginia. My man, um, big fight going down. My man's going to
main
be in the
event.
main event, super main event. We got my man, Super Zab Judah, on the mic. I'll be over there tuning in. And also, man, it's going to be a big event, man.
Yeah.
So
We got a lot of
stay
great young
tuned.
fighters, bro. This gonna be crazy. 8 or 4 gonna be lit up. Lit up.
Let everybody know on social media where they can find you and where can they find the tickets as well.
So if y'all go to mainstreetmainevent.com, y'all can find the tickets, man. It's actually neat how they set it up this time. You go to mainstreetmainevent.com, you click on the link or whatever, and then it's actually you click on the fighter you want to see. And that's where the ticket money goes to support that fighter. So whatever fighter you personally want to see, you personally know, you click on his profile and you order the tickets technically like from him. It's is basically the hand-to-hand exchange that they're doing nowadays without doing hand-to-hand. But like your credit, your time goes to that fighter that you're supporting and want to see. So I think that's pretty dope. So you can go to mainstreetmainevent.com, get that done. Me, Jared Forrest KO, Jared Forrest.ko on Instagram, Facebook, check me out. Follow you back.
Nice, man. Nice. Well, stay tuned, man. And for the next one, we're gonna be doing another interview with all of us, me, you, Zab, and
Heard,
Jonathan
heard.
Johnson himself. So
I'm gonna be excited about that. That's gonna be crazy.
you
Yeah.
already, man. Stay blessed.
Yes, sir. Blessings, man. You and Zab, y'all be safe, guys.
Appreciate you, man.
Blessings.
Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Jerry Forrest in the house, heavyweight contender. Make
Thank
sure
y'all
you
for
guys go
having
out
me.
your way, follow him on Instagram, and make sure you tune in July 26th. We live in Virginia, Richmond. Let's go.
Y'all
Salute to
be
you, my brother.
safe.
Stay blessed.
Blessings. See you.
Smash that like button, y'all. Soup, talk to me. Jump on. Pause. That's a super pause. Super de duper de pause. All right, let's get the call ins in. Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Let's talk boxing. Let's finish this segment up. All right. I'm going to be going live. Get the call ins. Let's finish this boxing talk. I definitely want to hear what you guys got to say. It's been a little bit, so let's get to it. All right. We are live on Instagram and on YouTube. Make sure you go out your way and smash the like button as well. Gonna be seeing if I can get Zab on here, see if he's not too busy, and if he's not, we'll get him on. But we are got the call-ins on right now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk, okay? Teofimeo Lopez. Mm 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 mm. Blind Faith in the building. What's going on, Blind Faith? Salute to everybody on the live as well, man. Rachel Murphy, what's going on? Sam, what's going on? How you see Boots fight next, Mills? Wait a minute. So Boots right now, I seen some videos of YSM Sports Media posting him gaining the weight. So we might be seeing Jerron Boots Ennis at 154 pounds in his next bout. I know you guys wanted to see him fight Brian Norman Jr. It doesn't seem like it's happening. I mean, you know, my man Jamil's gonna be putting out all the information, so trust me. It seems like that fight was marinated, but just never really came into fruition. Salute to everybody, man. Salute to old school. What's going on, old school, man? Salute to y'all, man. So listen, Teofimeo Lopez ducks Devin Haney. I've been there though. We're also going to be getting into that Keyshawn Davis and Edwin de Los Santos is about. Matter of fact, let's call Coach Cello and see what De Los Santos and everybody else is doing right now. Because I know they had the media workout, and I know they had that media workout, but I know it's finished. So let's get to it. Salute to my man Blind Faith in the building. What's going on, bro? What's going on? Smash that like button, y'all. It's free, I promise you. So, yeah. Lots and lots of other news. Cello en la casa. What's going on? Cello gloves.
Yo, Bells. I like that shirt, bro. What's going on? Let me get that shirt.
¿Te gusta?
Yo, where's the dog at? Bring the fucking dog. Get your ass over here.
Here we go. Here we go. Oye, ¿dónde tú estás? ¿Tú estás in the hotel? You in the hotel?
Yeah, I'm in the room.
Eating tostones y todo.
Nah, they saw oatmeal cookies and a tea.
Oatmeal cookies and a tea. La linda, eh. La linda, eh. You,
¿No le gustó mi tío, oatmeal?
aquí en live, todo el mundo, everyone listening to you.
No diga.
De verdad, tenemos aquí 40 personas mirándote o escuchándote.
Okay, okay.
So talk to me, Papa. You want to jump on the live? Hablamos. Hablamos un poquito. ¿Qué es lo que hay?
Ponlo.
Está bien. Espérate. Let me put you on right now. I'm going to send it to you. Dale. We're going to have De Los Santos' coach on right now, guys. So stay tuned. We got Cello. I got my coach Cello in the house. All right, let's get him on. Let's get him on. Salute. Salute to everybody that's tapping in. You know, that's a good fight that's going to be going on with Edwin de Los Santos, Keyshawn Davis, Norfolk, Virginia. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? What's going on? So yeah, man. It's such a good fight that you got we got Michael Vick's football team pulling up to Keyshawn Davis's fight. You got my man Edwin de los Santos, his coach Cello en la casa. Yo. Now this guy right here is a real Boricua. A real Boricua right here.
La mata, de la mata.
De la mata de la mata. What's going on? How was your flight, Cello? How was your flight?
Short flight, up and down quick. Hour and 20 minutes, man. Great
I
flight.
120?
Quiet, yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, easy work, bro. No like Vegas, No England. No, you know what I'm saying? No Japan. All that crazy. Right here, right down the block from my house.
Right on the block. And you got yourself a little tea too.
Yeah,
Yeah, yo,
sipping, sipping on the green tea, pal.
bro, you're sophisticated, man.
A cookie. You know what I mean?
You know, you're sophisticated, man. Shit. Oh yeah, we have a hell of a fight this week, man. I like to see my team in here. You the big stages, man. I love that
Mm,
shit.
yeah,
Um, how was training camp with De Los Santos?
we had an awesome training camp, man. We had up and downs again there, but you know what I'm saying? We got it together. We got it right. Out
Mm-hmm.
of the training camp. Really proud of the kid, man. He worked his ass off. He did his thing, man.
What about the training the actual media workout? What you
The
thought
video
about it?
workout was cool. It was nothing, no biggie. You know, basic stuff.
Looked a little busy in there, right?
Yeah, we threw a couple of punches in there. Hop about and they asked questions, did the little bullshit,
In and
interviews
out of
about that.
there.
Yeah, in and out, nothing crazy. Yeah.
So the weight is good. You guys are right on schedule.
Yo, we right on schedule, pal. We right where we want to be, man.
What you think about the fight?
Right? Well, it was a tough fight for both guys. Not only us, it's gonna be a tough fight for Keyshawn also. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, two top tier guys going at it, but you gotta give big ups to Keyshawn for stepping up and making this shit happen, and his team. Big up to them, take my hat out to them. They gave us the opportunity, and we're here. We're gonna take advantage of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a tough fight, man. People just tune in and watch, man, because boxing is boxing. You never know. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, how when those two styles meet, see what evolves from that.
Mm-hmm.
So just tune in. Um, we got plans. We got a game plan, which I'm not gonna reveal. We're gonna try to explore, all options we have, and make the best man win, bro. What can I say?
You know, uh, there was complications with the Shakur Stevenson fight. He was moving around a lot in the ring. In this fight particularly, where do you feel like the complications are? If there are any complications,
I
the
don't,
complications that you could possibly see.
I don't see no complications, man, because Keyshawn and Shakur are two different fighters, man.
That's why
Totally
I
different
asked.
fighters.
Right.
So therefore, there's gonna be a little more engagement. Uh these guys, once they get heated, you know how it is. Some of the game plans go out the window. You know what I'm saying? They start freestyling it there. They want to go tit for tat. And the guy with the high IQ Saturday, man, gonna have a little edge. So we're trying to stay relaxed, stay poised, be accurate, be consistent, be first, be third, and punch in between. So let's see. Uh,
I like it.
yeah, let's see. We'll see Saturday, man.
He says he's gonna knock Edwin out. Obviously, we hear Keyshawn leading up to other fights. Doesn't say those things when it comes down to Pedraza, Lemos, but particularly Edwin de los Santos. He says he's going to knock him out. Tell me, do you feel like that's just the promotion for the fight? Do you feel like that's his competitive edge? Or do you think he's just talking?
It has to do with everything you mentioned, man. Everything, a little bit of everything you mentioned. I guess he wants to do better than Shakur did against us, so you gotta say I'm gonna knock him out because Shakur didn't do nothing but stay away. So he's trying to tell the people that he's gonna gamble a little more. He's not a Shakur. He's gonna gamble a little more, and he's gonna stop Edwin.
why do everybody say that? Why does everybody say that, you know, Keyshawn's trying to prove a point that Shakur couldn't do? Like, was
Why?
that something? Yeah, like, is that something that you see that as soon as you seen that this fight was on the table, that's what came through your mind like a light bulb? Or is that something that over time you kind of like figured it out like that?
Nah, I'm gonna put it like this, Mel. Everybody knows that Edwin is a dangerous fighter.
Hmm.
Uh, Everybody knows Edwin got, he got the goods. He's quick. He's agile. He can pop. He's a well-rounded boxer. And nobody, to tell you the truth, nobody. Look, we've been on active for 2 years almost. There's nobody calling, knocking on the door. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody knocking on our door. Yo, guys, yo. There's none of that. So being that we were inactive, and being that we fought Shakur, and Keyshawn stepped up to the plate and said, "Yo, fuck that. You know what? I want the Los Santos." You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Figure he got the little edge. We've been inactive, and he feel like he's the man right now. So he got to prove it to us. He got to bring it. You
Yeah,
know, it's-
and the obviously in the comments, thank you, Chop Chop, Chop Shop. He said, I guess even leading up to it, he said to Edwin, "I'm no Shakur Stevenson." Was that comment? Is that the comment that kind of brought you to the fact of him saying, "All right, he's choosing Edwin to prove a point."
that's yes. A lot of people, not only me, but everybody sees it like that. Like Luke. Like really, you could have chose somebody else. You know, could have went an easier route. A
Hmm.
softer touch, your first defense in your house, home. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
He went that route. He felt like he had a little advantage, and at the same time, he wanted to prove a point.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Um, Tell me, what do you think is the best attribute that Keyshawn Davis has?
He's a well-rounded fighter, man. He got a great team behind him, a lot of knowledge over there in that corner. Uh, I bet you they got a excellent game plan, which we'll see. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna try to execute, but we got a counter attack to everything he brings. So it's gonna be a something to watch. You're gonna see two great fighters in the ring that night, and the best man's gonna freaking come on top. And I think that's Edwin de los Santos.
What are the chances of this fight going 12 rounds?
I don't see it going 12 rounds, but if it does, it's gonna be a bloodbath.
Mucha sangre.
Yeah, a lot of blood.
Mm,
Mucha sangre.
wow.
Yeah.
So it's this this gotta be one of the biggest fights so far, man. Don't you think? I mean, I I haven't been looking forward to a fight until I seen this one up. What you think
Oh,
about what you think about Frank Martin saying that I don't think that Keyshawn's gonna beat
wow. Big up to Frank. Big up to Frank. Everybody got their opinion.
right.
Looking at what you done as a professional and the type of opposition and how you looked against what I'm saying, certain styles, and hey, you make your judgment out of that. So he looked at it like, what? You know what? People think that Edwin's a better fighter than him. A lot of people think that Keyshawn's way better than Edwin. So you know what I'm saying? Everybody got their opinion. Like you wouldn't know till you get in today in that ring, and they start testing each other, testing the waters. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we got to tune in, man, and watch, because they're gonna see a lot of things that what I'm saying, especially the up and coming fighters that they could pick up from these two guys that they got nothing but good things in their arsenal. You know what I'm saying? Good boxing skills. Keyshawn got his little pop. He got good reach. He controlled good distance. He's shown that he could walk the ring. He got somewhat half fast defense. You know what I'm saying? There's room for improvement there. So does Edwin. there's a lot of room for improvement with Edwin, but as the time goes, these guys are young, 25 years old, man. It's a learning process, you know. Every day you're learning something different. You're doing something, you know, to improve your arsenal, to improve your defense, improve your offense. So yeah, man, it's a good matchup, man. It's a good matchup at this stage of their career, more or less the same age. You know, Keyshawn could lose, but look good. He still could become a world champion again. You know, we could take a loss and look good, and I know, you know what I'm saying. We still in contendency. You know what I'm saying? Because, but like I said again, bro, we gotta tune in, bro. Saturday. I can't call it, but I know where my money's going.
Tell me, whose idea was it to bring Albright for as sparring partner?
Oh man, I know, you know, I know people in the boxing game, couple of managers and
Oh,
people
so
said,
it was your idea.
yeah, made a call, know the manager, and I said, you know what, good style. He needs lefty work. We need somebody, you know, to put pressure, lanky and game like Albright. And yeah, man, excellent work, man. I think it was great work.
Yeah. Um, is there something that you seen in that fight with Albright that you said I need to get him in there for sparring for Edwin?
In a way, yeah, I seen he explored a couple of things, which I'm not gonna mention. But also we looked at it as great work, you know what I'm saying? As good work. So it was more of us getting good work than what I, you know what I'm saying? Because you could just, you know, look at a couple of fights and you see flaws, you know what I'm saying? That you could explore, you could work on as a game plan, and you know, and bring it to the table, you know, the day of the fight. But more than that, it was like, oh, Bryce, a great little fighter, man. Too, he's pressure fighter, good rangy guy,
Been in there with some guys.
been in there, experience exactly. So
And been in there with Jermaine Ortiz as well.
yes, yes.
Yeah, no, that's good. And he'll be fighting Calvin Davis on that card. Now, what's your thoughts on that matchup per se?
Oh man, I think it's a little too early to. I don't know. I think you know this there's levels. You know, sometimes the best trainer in the game is experience. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So it's, we got to see, man. Some guys, you know what I'm saying, they get put to the test and they pass with flying colors. So let's see Saturday if you know what I'm saying. That's one of the cases here. You know.
Did you push Edwin to the point of, you know, that threshold that that you need that knockout going to Norfolk, like, or do you feel like you can get the fair shake and get the decision?
Nah, I'm gonna let Edwin box and do the talking. You know what I'm saying? Um, I just told Edwin to stay short. You know, short to the target. Don't try to open up too much. He, you know, Keyshawn likes to, you know, corner. He could do it all. He corners. He initiates. You know, he could fight at a distance. So it's gonna be like a chess match, man. It's gonna be back and forth. You know, it's like, you know, we can't put too much out there right now, but you'll see Saturday, Mel. Tune in, baby. It's free. ESPN.
It's going down. No, it's
If you got the eye for the game like you do, which I know you do, you got the eye for the game, you're gonna see certain moves and you're gonna see certain things in there that you like not everybody can like detect, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So you're gonna be seeing things that like, okay, well, all right, boom. So, you know, and you're gonna see progressively as the rounds go by, you know, we're gonna try things, you know, we're gonna set hooks, you know, set traps and do certain things that, you know, see if he bites. If he don't, we're gonna counter. If he counter, we're gonna counter. He hooks, we're gonna hook with the hooker, like they said.
You're gonna hook with the
Yeah.
hooker.
Hook with the hooker and do what we do best, man. Go in there, have fun, and be nice and relaxed, bro. Put them together. That's it.
Mm.
Together in numbers, you know. I think we owe the fan, you know, for the Shakur fight. They didn't see an active Edwin, which you know what I'm saying, which is the past. But sorry to bring it back, but you know. But I told him, yeah, listen, you know what I'm
You
saying.
have to remind them, you know
You
what I'm
gotta, yeah,
saying?
yeah, remind him, yeah, of course, you know, you gotta be a little more active and say, no, we know, and being that Keyshawn is a different style fighter than Shakur. I think Keyshawn's gonna gamble a lot more. He's gonna gamble a lot more. Keyshawn gonna have to you know, Keyshawn like coming forward. So he's gonna come forward. You know, he feels like Edwin is a smaller guy than he is.
Right.
He feels like Edwin's little, like he's gonna, and he thinking, I don't know. He keep repeating that he's gonna knock Edwin down. So
You think?
it's engraved in his head that he's gonna come for a knockout.
Yeah.
He's gonna come look
Could
for a
be.
knockout. So
Right.
yeah, so
Right.
we
I mean,
prepare. We prepare for all that.
that's kind of like how Joseph Adorno wanted to do, right? He wanted to knock
Mhm.
Edwin out. Edwin boxed him.
Yeah, I don't know what look at. I don't know what's looking to land that
Big
like
shot.
that good hook. Yeah, big shots, you know. But he found a different Edwin that night, you know. He found a different Edwin that when he fought Rayo. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
And that's what it is. That's what I was thinking too. I was like, is he thinking the matchup of the size of Ryu with his size? Ryu probably had a little bit longer hands than Edwin. They're like, you know what? We can exploit Edwin because at that moment Ryu did, but Edwin showed heart and determination that you can't teach.
right.
Wepa.
Right. You're right. You're right. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's different, you know. Different style, bro. I see these guys. I don't know how he's gonna come. He's probably gonna put pressure. He's gonna probably take them into deep waters and start. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I know a lot of the things that he do that we already aware of, and I know he's gonna try to weigh Edwin down and try to hold. You know what I'm saying? You know, a bunch of things. You know what I'm
You
saying?
think
But
he's
we
gonna
try to
clinch
put.
Edwin? You think
Yeah, he's
Keyshawn's
gonna.
gonna
Yeah, of
clinch
course. Yeah, 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 yeah.
like he did Albright?
Listen, man. Everybody, yeah, everybody. I don't know. I would put it out there like this, but Edwin
Dale.
hit Edwin hit motherfuckers with 18 ounces and they folding. You know what
They
I'm
go
saying?
sleepy.
So Edwin. There's a lot of it's a lot of power behind those punches, man. And it's all natural. So you know, you feel a punch, you're gonna react different, man. Game plan goes up the fuck out the window, bro. You know what I'm saying? You start doing some dumb, stupid shit in there, and that's when you know the unexpected is gonna happen.
The unexpected.
Yeah.
The unexpected. This would be huge for Edwin.
Oh, this is big, man.
Huge
This
for
is
Edwin.
this is big, big. This is big for Edwin. Big, big fight.
If he don't let his hands go, Cello, he's gonna regret this so much.
Oh nah, he knows his hands. He's moving them, man.
No matter what.
He's moving his hands wrong. He knows what it is. You know.
Hmm.
Yeah, he knows what it is.
Definitely an action-packed fight. I gotta say.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be you know one of the best fight this year.
You see people coming out. A lot of people are saying that pressure. You guys going over there to Virginia? That
Kind of pressure,
the
bro.
arena's gonna be. Dale, dale, dale,
Bro,
dale. Go,
you
go,
know where we
Cello,
come
go.
from. You know where we
Go,
from,
go,
bro. We
Cello.
come from the slums of Charlotte, bro.
So that
we
that ain't
from
gonna
we
bother.
from the hood, bro. We you pressure, bro. Get out of here, bro.
No, don't,
Run the streets all our lives. You know what I'm saying? Pressure from what, bro?
they saying they're saying, you know
It's
what?
a walk in the park for us, bro. We go in there, we chop it up with everybody, we chill. It's a sport, bro. It's a business. First of all, you know what I'm saying? Being
Hmm.
scared, that's not even in our freaking vocabulary, bro.
I like that. I
Yeah,
like
not
that.
even scared. Big stage, not big stage, bro. I haven't got 200 amateur fights, bro. I've been doing this shit at different levels for fucking 30 years.
Yeah,
So I'm scared of what?
That's
The
what I'm
big
talking about.
stage and this, that. Well, that's all bullshit, bro. You get the jitters, bro. Everybody does. Ask any fighter, bro. You get the jitters, boom, before you come out the left. But that's good energy. You know what I'm saying? That's a good feeling. Like, you know what I'm saying? You get in
Come on,
there,
you
boom.
need it.
Those rings, boom. You ready to do what the fuck you done all your life. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Smash the like button. We got over 100 people on the YouTube. Go out your way and smash that like button. Double tap the screen if you're on mobile devices. But Cello, they might be on this wave of like that wave of like they come in, they have Edwin walk into the ring, and then they're gonna probably play 3 songs completito. You know what I mean? Having you guys waiting there for
Papi, I got a
15
stool. I got
minutes.
a stool in the corner. I can pull a stool out and have them sit down, and I sit in the chair, bro. Fuck it, we
Chacho.
got time.
Shit.
Yeah,
Trae
fuck. What we gonna
una.
do? What we gonna do? Let them do that parade shit. Well, do all that you want, all that crazy shit.
Talk to
Enjoy
him.
it, bro. We're gonna be enjoying it too. We're gonna be watching. Yo, what? Front stage, Papa. What better than that?
Cha- Chacho, do you know what Edwin's coming in? What song he's coming in
I
with?
think got an artist, man, a good guy from he got he got an artist, Dominican artist.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing the arrangement now, so maybe he'll gonna come out to him. He's gonna
Mm,
walk him out too. So
shit.
yo, but Jimmy welcome us, yo, with open arms, bro. We got calls from guys, gyms, keys to gyms, this, that, gear, yeah, bro. Dude, man, love out here. Barbers, haircuts, boy, this, that. Dude, crazy, bro. Like, we didn't expect that. I didn't expect that. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
What
man.
what 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 they saying? We want his
No,
ass
they
beat.
man, love. They showing love. They fans, they love Edwin. A lot of people out here, bro. A lot
They're
of
real
people.
boxing fans in Virginia,
Real
is what you're
boxing
saying.
fans, real boxing fans, and people that follow him. Edwin's a cool, humble dude, man. He's easy to get along with. He's quiet, Edwin. So
Hmm.
yeah, everybody loves his style. Everybody likes Edwin. Edwin's he's
You
built different.
you know what? You say built different, right? But I'm glad that you said that because people they see Edwin that he does crack, but is he durable? Is he in there to be there for a firefight? Is he there for that fire that Keyshawn brings?
Yeah.
Or
Hey, Mel, everybody, you know what I'm saying? These guys been doing this long, long time, bro.
hmm
Like you could get you when you least expect it, you could get hurt in the ring. You know what I'm saying?
but
So
Edwin's
you
sparred
can't
bigger
fault it.
guys.
Besides being dope, Evan's ready for war. You know what I'm saying? Evan's ready for war. Is he ready for war?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Evan's ready to die in there. So Evan's looking at like, you know what I'm saying? Getting a second chance. God timing is perfect, Mel.
God timing is always perfect.
It's always perfect. So look, unactive 2 years. Wow, they brought us back 18 months, 19. Dude, for a second opportunity to a title. So there's gotta be somebody watching over us up there. You know what I'm saying? So
hmm
this doesn't happen often.
It don't. You
It
don't get these. You don't get opportunities like that often, especially
Mhm.
off of a layoff. A lot of people were complaining about it. Um, but in the same time, it's like you said, he's just such a threat that it's like having Keyshawn saying, "Yeah, I want to go in there with Edwin de los Santos." It was just like a no-brainer.
Yeah. Not only that, but you know what? Whatever Edwin brings, he keeps people on their toe because you don't know what you're gonna get from Edwin. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna come, he's gonna attack, he's gonna box, he's gonna knock you out, he's gonna outbox you, or you know what I'm saying?
hmm
Versatile. So people on their toes to see Edwin. They want to see Edwin. They want to see somebody that's aggressive, that's game, that you know what I'm saying, that could
hmm
do it all in the ring. And some people will watch just to see just to see you lose. You know what I'm saying? So they'll still be, you know what I'm saying? They're still out there. They still tune in. You know?
Hmm.
Yeah. So win or lose, you know, como dicen en español, como quiera gana.
Como quiera gana.
Gana, gana. Te odian o te quieren, como quiera está ganando. Está sintonizando para verme.
Hmm.
¿Entiendes? So, tenemos ahí, we got a big task in front, you know. We're not calling it. I think this is the hardest fight. As of right now on paper, is the hardest fight. I think being that we come from being an active. So a lot of people thinking, oh, being an active is look, sometimes your body needs that rest. You've been doing this for 10 years of your life,
Yeah.
preparing for coming in, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Getting pounded out in gyms, getting hit, you know,
Pause.
catching. Sometimes you get beat the fuck up in gyms, bro. Sometimes you go to gyms, bro. You could be whoever you are, bro. You catch it in the gyms. You go there, second week of training, you've been off 2 weeks or 3 weeks, you getting back
Concussion.
into yeah. So your body takes a toll on your body, bro. After a while,
Hmm.
fighting, bro. People don't see it like that, but sparring is fighting, man.
Tell me, who do you feel like is better, Keyshawn Davis or Shakur Stevenson? After Edwin has fought Shakur Stevenson and looking at Keyshawn, studying him, who do you think is a better fighter?
I think two different styles again. I think uh I think Shakur IQ is different. It's a little more advanced than Keyshawn. So therefore we cannot judge it right now because I'll tell you
In
the truth.
all in all in all areas.
Not in all areas. I like a lot of things that Keyshawn does too. Keyshawn does a lot of good things in there.
So what sets them apart besides the power?
What sets them apart beside the power that Keyshawn is more aggressive. Keyshawn will fight at mid range. He'll fight in close distance. You know what I'm saying? He'll grab you, tussle, this, bow, push you, hit you up the clinch. You know, he does a lot of good things in there, man. He got a good jab. He puts it out there, you know what I'm saying? He sets up his shots, you know. Eh, He's smart. He's a smart kid too, man. You can't take nothing from him. He got a big amateur background, been in the game for a minute, great team behind him. So you can't take nothing from that kid, bro. He's a hell of a fighter. And he's facing somebody that could match his style perfectly. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mm.
we've been there, done that before.
You don't see none of the Philly shell popping out that night. You don't see any of that. You don't see
And that's
no pretty stuff coming from him.
nah. He doesn't fight pretty. If you see him, he does. He
He got
tries.
a nice shoulder roll and rolls off of it
He
and shoots
tries.
shots off of it.
But he puts his head up sometimes and
The
he
chin.
leave the chin out there. So, little things like that. But he can't do that with Edwin. He can't. He's not gonna do that with Edwin. There's gonna be no time for that. He does that when he feel comfortable. He's gonna stay in the pocket. He can't stay in the pocket with us. You're gonna see him use his legs a little more than he usually does.
You know, I told one of his coaches that Bernie. I felt like that's what I thought. I think that he's gonna be
More
more dynamic with his feet. Something shows something that he hasn't shown
he's gonna
before,
put. Go
but
ahead.
he's not gonna be in that line in that center line for Edwin to be just shooting straight shots like that.
Nah, he's gonna be moving a lot more than usual. We know that already. You know.
Mm.
Yeah. He's gonna sit back. He's gonna sit back a little bit, and he's gonna stay light in his front foot. So he could get out of harm's way when it comes his way.
You know, obviously, if you have a fighter that has been inactive and that has gone through an injury, as an opponent you're going to want to at least try to test that body, especially early.
Oh yeah.
But in the same time, you're saying that you feel like he's going to be using his feet more and he's not going to have that opportunity. You guys are not going to give him that opportunity to be in the inside with him.
If he does he likes to go to the body, and I think that's one of his specialty. He sets a lot of his shots with body shots with that straight left right hand he throws to the body.
Hmm.
He does that, and but remember,
They like to go two shots to the body, two hooks to the body a lot too.
and
Quick.
remember, Edwin reaction is crazy as one.
Yeah.
The thing, Edwin is lefty, so he's gonna be sitting a little further out, so he's gonna have to
But
reach.
then that right hand, no,
Yeah,
but that
he's
right hand he likes to throw is
he
gonna be there.
the right hand. How the right hand is gonna line if we back here? He's gonna have to reach for it. He's gonna have to reach. He's gonna have to come out of pocket. He's gonna be off balance. He comes with that. We got to counter for that.
Mm.
Whatever he try to explore with us, you're gonna see. That's why I
This
told
is
you. Y'all
chess.
gotta
This is chess, not checkers,
get
folks.
our seconds, Papa. That's right.
This is chess, not checkers, folks. This is gonna be definitely it's gonna be tit for tat. It's definitely gonna be real strategical
Yeah,
with an
trapecia,
S.
trapecia,
Yeah.
trapecia, baby.
Shit.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good fight, man. I'm looking forward to it, bro. I can't wait, man. I'm counting the fucking hours, bro.
Bro, I honestly like as a fight fan, I just can't wait to see Keyshawn land that right hand. I can't wait to see Edwin land that left hook. Like I just can't wait to see these shots being landed and seeing who
Reaction,
stands up to that
the
shit. You know?
reaction. Yeah. So am I. I'm looking.
Like who stands up to that shit because that's where the fans are gonna win right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No doubt. No doubt. These guys
Because
are gonna.
they can both fight.
They're gonna
They
grind. They're gonna grind that out, boy. Believe me, they're gonna grind that out. 'Cause this guy got something to prove, and we got to show the fans and everybody out there in the world that we belong up here. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, this is you have to treat it like it's your last shot.
Exactly. This is it. This is we belong here, so we're here to stay. So
Mm.
the work got done, man. Camp was great. Good sparring. We did a lot, man. We did a lot this camp. We did the hills. We were in DR for 2 weeks. We ran the mountains. We chopped trees. We swam.
Mm.
We did it all, bro. We
And you was
old school.
talking shit the whole time, right?
What happened?
And you was talking your shit the whole time.
You already know. You know how I do.
Yeah.
Yep.
You was motivating the shit out of Edwin. La.
I had to buy. I had to do. He was like, and but he like it was to get him going and it was so easy, bro. Like this motherfucker's motivated. He really wants this, bro. He really wants this. Who got listen? The only guy that could beat Edwin Saturday is Edwin, bro.
Mm.
Put it like that, bro.
That's heavy. That's heavy. So you're saying that he's on another level, basically.
The only guy that could beat Edwin Saturday is Edwin, my brother. There's nobody else beating Edwin but himself.
Yeah, diablo. So none of that. None of that. He was a better guy than he was just the better guy that night.
Nah. Keyshawn beat us, he beat us. Well, you gotta give him his flowers, but fuck it. He's a good fighter, he's a good boxer. We lost to one of the greats, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
One of the greatest, you know what I'm saying? Great little fighter, He's early, still a little early in his career, but nowadays 11, 12 fights, look, he's already a world champion. They've been guiding him to the right path. I don't know, I don't know why he decided to stop playing matchmaker and taking an opponent like Edwin. If I would have advised him if I was him. But you know what? Nowadays people want excitement, bro, and that's what he's bringing. He's bringing excitement. He chose a freaking opponent that's credible, not the guys that he had fought in the past. So therefore, is a making for a good, for a good fight, bro.
Mm-hmm. I
So,
can't wait. You seen last week's fights?
nah,
Caleb Plant, Charlo.
you know what? Nah, I seen. I think I seen the sixth round. I seen a round or two of the Caleb Plant, and I seen the Charlo fight. Yeah, I seen the Charlo. I seen a round. Yeah, it was a third round knockout, right? Stoppage.
Mm.
Yeah, I was in and out the room. I was doing some shit. I was back and forth, look at the TV, but I keep going. My son had me going crazy. So, but yeah, I seen the outcome of Plant fight. Got a little too comfortable out there for his own good. But shit
Can't
happens.
sleep.
It's boxing, man. It's boxing. You got to stay hungry, man. You got to stay hungry, man.
What you think about Shakur's next fight with Cepeda, June 7th?
Great fight. A, volume puncher fighter. Cepeda throws a lot of punches, and I think Shakur's speed and IQ and his intelligence will probably dismantle Cepeda, bro.
Dismantle him.
Yeah, because I think what Tevin Farmer was able to do to Cepeda. Not that Tevin Farmer is not a hell of a fighter; he's bad motherfucker. But I think Shakur controlled the distance a little better. Uh, the defense is impeccable. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't stay in the pocket too long. He's cautious. He's more precise with his punches, and he doesn't waste anything. So a guy like Cepeda gotta just do like do a McDonough or Floyd Mayweather type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the type of fight you gotta make.
Everything unpredictable.
Yeah, everything exactly. You can't go there like, oh, plan this, plan that. Look, I had a whole camp, bro. I had 3 months with Edwin, bro. You know how much shit that I came up with, bro, that I said I seen fighters do and against him and what he was doing and what he did and what he didn't do. And I worked around all that. Try to make a game plan that was like suitable for that, for everything that he did wrong and things that he did right, so I could make him explode those things. That shit didn't work. You saw the whole outcome of the fight, you know. So it's not the easy got to figure out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That style of fighting is, everybody likes it. Fighters, it's not good for the fan, but it's for the real boxing fans, for the real boxing. I like that. I like that. Get hit, or don't get hit. You know what I'm saying? It's the name of the game. But you got to give something. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give a little more to the fans. They deserve a little more. Action packed. You got a couple of fights. People are walking out the stadium. They're walking out the arenas. They falling asleep. And he's a hell of a fighter, man. Not to take nothing from him, but people that are paying those seats,
Mm.
people that he putting those people in the seats. They want to see action. They want to see. They're not gonna go there to see you. Oh, I'll box this guy and I'll class him and and move around him. I don't want that shit. You know what I'm saying? Far as trainers and all that, but we wish he had a guy like that. Well, touch. You know what I'm saying? And they'll probably, push him to do a little more or something. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But it is what it is, bro. It is what it is for him. But I think he'll outclass him. I think he's a little slicker, you know, smarter. Yeah, way smarter. His IQ is ridiculous. His fucking timing is perfect, bro. He got crazy timing. Like his reaction time is stupid. Like, yeah, he's one of the greats, bro. One of the good guys right now.
Mm.
But Keyshawn Tank, you got Roach, you got Dula Mason, another beast. You know what I'm saying?
He got a fight on. He's fighting Nakatilia. What you think about that fight?
Like, oh yeah, I think Dula Mason is
He's gonna do him dirty.
that's his chance. Yeah, this kid is like he's a different animal, bro. That kid is he's he's everything in one, bro. That
No,
kid is special, man.
No, he got the goods.
Yeah, he
He
does.
got the goods.
You got
The
a whole
kid-
bunch of guys. You got Farmer there still. You know what I'm saying? Make noise. It's a whole
Yeah,
bunch of
boy,
guys.
he's fighting Schofield. He's fighting
Yeah,
Schofield. Get the out of here.
Schofield, exactly. Oh man, I can't wait to see that. I like to see that fight. That's a good matchup right there. I don't know. I was talking about being, talk. Farmers is going down. Age. Been in wars. Been
Yeah,
um, but the kid haven't fought nobody like him neither. So
fair to say.
once you see Farmer slick, bro, slick, smart too. Good little boxer, bro. He does it all too. He's got a good trainer, Chino too. Good friend of mine, I know him. Big up to Chino and Farmer. Yeah, man. Yeah, Schofield. Oh, prove him. Test him. Test him. That's
Cause
gonna that's gonna be his test right there.
finally he gets one.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
because they've been flapping their gums and they ain't doing nothing but talk.
Time to fight.
Oh, don't forget Frank Martin. Now Frank Martin left. He won 140.
He's at 40 now.
49, yeah. But he got a bunch of that division is crazy, man. It's deep. It's deep. That's one of the guys that I didn't mention, but there's a whole bunch of good fighters in that division.
At 40 or 35.
35 to 40 is crazy too, man.
Yeah,
Crazy.
40 is out of its world.
It's hot. It's hot. Yeah.
Shakur's undefeated and keeps winning. Okay. Yeah. Shout out to everybody on the live. Smash that like button. Cello is in the house. It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a while, man.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You was on the grind, Papa. You was on the grind. You was on that Keyshawn Davis grind, Papa.
Yeah, man. We had yeah, man. A lot of work, man. A lot of work 6 days a week. Been in camp for freaking 2 months.
And a lot of bumps in the road to even make this happen as well.
A lot of shit went down, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing like
It that takes a lot out of you.
Yeah, it does, man. It does, bro. It's like it's the game, bro. The game, this boxing game is not. People just see when the fighter goes up there to just fight. You know what I'm saying?
It's
They'll
the
pay, they'll pay the $39 or the whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or a little, couple of dollars go see the fight. But dude, these guys, it's a lot of shit that goes behind closed doors, bro. That they don't see, man. And then you gotta know what you're doing too. You can overwork the guy, you over prepare a guy, under prepare him. Everything gotta be exact. Everything gotta be on point.
que, que tú crees en Teofimo Lopez not wanting to fight Devin Haney.
Oh, nah, enough. I heard he was fighting him. No,
I thought they were gonna fight.
that's another.
They were in negotiations, and I guess the money wasn't right.
I don't know what that kid. Something's wrong with him, bro.
Yeah, Teo,
Tio's crazy, bro. He's
Teo,
good for the sport though. He
he's
brings
good for the
people.
sport.
Yeah, he brings the people out. Like Rolly. I like Rolly, bro. I love Rolly. Rolly does it, bro. Look, we expect Rolly to win what three titles?
Yeah,
I mean, champion W or what? What do you he world champion what 2 3 times already?
yo, bro, he's like a freaking three-time champion, bro. 30
From who expected that? You know what I'm saying?
Rolly.
In a packed division, in a crazy division like that.
Por favor, campeón de la correa de juguete. Come on, stop.
Uy,
Campeón, papi. Le ha ganado Chavo. Esa correa de juguete le han ganado
No,
dinero.
eso sí se lo doy, pero no lo voy a llamar campeón. Hermanito, tú eres el trainer de Edwin.
Sí, sí, papi, ¿cómo está?
Hey, HRB, man, mucho gusto, caballero. Mira, when they got you waiting, make sure you got that presidente ahí, una fría lista while you waiting for them, man. In the ring, they're gonna take 3 sons to get there.
Dale para acá, papi, tráete un paquete, dale para acá, tráete un paquete y nos la damos juntos.
Hey, I know you guys already have your game plan and whatnot, and there's nothing for me to say upon that. It's a what if fight because we're trying to find out where Edwin is at after all this this long layoff, and we cannot deny that ring rust is real. It's a real thing. And those are the concerns that I have with his timing, his cardio, and see where he's at that day. But I'm hoping that this training camp was candela como ninguna otra, man. I hope there was a lot of road work, because he's gonna need it with this young bull.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. You're 100% right, man. But yeah, but you know what? There's to be, is there to be seen. You know what I'm saying? We'll see Saturday. If
The one thing I can tell you that I know about Keyshawn Davis, él quiere ser el más jaquetón que tú.
Yeah.
Whether it be in the press conference with the mind games or in the ring, él se la tiene que desquitar rápido. So if you learn how to frustrate this kid, you will get him out of his game quick.
But Edwin likes that. Edwin likes that shit.
Nosotros, papi, oye,
Lo tiene
oye
que
esto,
joder, you know what I mean? And
nosotros,
yo
oye,
soy más
oye,
jaquetón que tú.
yo tengo este dicho, nosotros no amarramos fuego, pa.
Mm,
Nosotros amarramos fuego, nosotros, oye, el miedo psicológico lo metemos nosotros.
mm.
Nosotros jugamos con la mente
Sí.
psicológica de esa gente aquí con nadie, pa. Aquí se tiene que joder con nosotros, pa.
We'll see that. When is the press conference? Tomorrow?
Mañana es jueves, sí.
So mañana vamos a ver la primera chispa. Oye, trae esa gasolina.
Ah, papi, estamos bien.
Y'all bumped into each other yet?
Now you seen us today coming out of the media workout.
He says
Hizo así, yo le dije, Keyshawn, cabrón.
cabrón.
Dijo así, yo le dije, sí, cabrón, Keyshawn, cabrón. What's up, cabrón?
I gotta go on YouTube.
That shit's hot.
But I think Keyshawn is the type of guy who you could easily frustrate because he wants to stay face real quick. Él se la quiere quitar rápido de lo que sea. Y si tú lo frustras, más se encojona y pierde los cascos.
Sí, Edwin le mete, Edwin sabe, nosotros sabemos nosotros tenemos muchas cositas que nosotros hacemos que le sacamos los cabrones de planes y todo. Él sabe cómo trabajarlo ya.
Yeah,
El mente floja. Oye, tiene la mente floja el chamaquito, es como tú dices, se frustra de nada.
Es que lo es. Todo es ficticioso. Esa cosa de jaquetón, ser más guapo, eso es un carácter de persona. Eso no es de verdad. Eso es un papel.
I ain't gonna
Esa
front,
es la
Cello.
película que le mete la película a todo el mundo, el cuco a todo el mundo, papá, se está bregando con unos anormales acá. Aquí no estamos bregando con gente regulares.
Hey, test that chin. I promise you it's gonna crack.
Tú estás más calmado. You're more relaxed in this camp than the last one. I'm not gonna front.
No.
Tú estás tranquilo. Like you look like
Relajado, bro.
you look like you're at the house.
Not for nothing, but you're right, bro. I've been like calmadito, bro. Hoy me encendieron. Un cabrón dijo, yo, he gonna knock him out in the fourth. And I walked over there. I was in the ring, right? I walked towards the crowd and I went like this to him. I said, yo, pa, learn Spanish so you could tell him in Spanish because he doesn't fucking understand you. So he said, no, I'm gonna tell him. All right. So I said, boom. He comes back and he says something. No, yo, go there, right? Try to talk Spanish. No disrespect to the Mexicans and nothing. I say, yo, what the fuck is that? Mexican? You talking Mexican? Everybody started laughing. So estúpido, aprende a hablar. Le digo, yo. So we had a little, we had a little run. We had a little run in with a couple of fans that, they praised him and all that. But a lot of more guys were like, yo, we want you to win. I don't know if they, fake, they faking the funk, but fuck it. They were like, yo, no, we like him because he talks too much and this, that, blah, blah, blah. Like I mentioned before, they go see you win. They go see you lose because they like you. They don't like you, they go see you. No matter what, they still fucking, you know what I'm saying?
You're still gonna watch.
You go exactly. So fans are funny, bro.
Everyone's weight is it looking good so far?
Probably we are pounding. We maybe what 2 pounds because he ate something. He ate some soup.
Chévere.
Estamos a 2 libritas más nada de ahí. Ya, eso es lo que vamos ahorita. Una quemadita por ahí, una cuica. Después, bim. Y nos comemos un bistec. Tú sabes que las pesas de aquí hay pillos de 2 libras. Estas cabrones siempre tienen pillos de 2 libras en las pesas. So, tú sabes que nos metemos. No, mía, hay giving out the game. No digo que las pesas de aquí, cuando tú estás peleando contra tienen pillo, que las pesas de ellos pesan 2 libras menos para ayudar a su campeón, ¿entiendes?
That's nasty work.
I tell you what, we know for a fact that ese chamaco, se está derritiendo mucho to make that 135. I know that.
Sí, él también dice que quiere subir a 40. Que quiere subir a 40, que sí. So, ya está diciendo ahí que tú sabes que no puede hacer el peso, ¿entiendes?
Yeah.
So, mañana lo tienen, después, el viernes después del pesaje, lo tienen enchuflado con un suero y metiéndole todo para revivirlo el cabrón ese.
So what you think?
Para nosotros matarlo el sábado.
So
And he got a black café on Sunday. Él dice he got a black café coming out party. Eso es el entierro de él para el domingo.
Oh.
Yeah, coming out party. Ese es el entierro.
Oye, el domingo va a haber lechón asado, yo creo.
Oh.
Vamos para allá. ¿Dónde está este hombre? Voy para allá.
Busca la leña, vete a cortar leña, que vamos a hacer un lechón ahorita.
Diablo, yo tengo un montón de palos en casa allá en Pensilvania, papi, y los cortamos.
Yo, man, I think we're all excited for this.
It's gonna be a good fight.
And a lot of answers to me, a lot of questions that are going to be answered.
Mm-hmm.
Yo no le tengo mucha fe a este chamaco todavía. I tell Mill City that he's a manufactured champ who's been fighting washed pigeons, and he hasn't been tested. Este chamaco lo único que le han dado son unas viejas gallinas ahí mojadas que estaban ya gastadas, y eso es lo que él ha peleado. So esta va a ser la primera prueba de Keyshawn Davis. Vamos a ver qué pepa tiene de verdad.
Exacto. Vamos a ver cómo el entrenamiento y este campamento Edwin va a reaccionar, cómo él va a reaccionar sobre este campamento, del trabajo que se le metió y eso, ¿entiendes? Que a veces dicen que la inactividad eso no es nada, a veces eso es un descanso para el cuerpo.
Es un descanso, pero yo creo que él tiene que tomar su tiempo at the beginning of the fight. You gotta work yourself into the fight and not rush it.
Oh, no, that's always probably. We're professional. We're 12-round fighters, man. Somos peleadores de 12 asaltos, ¿entiendes? La pelea empieza, pa.
Let the fight come to you.
La pelea empieza del sexto para arriba, pa.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how I see that. You know what I mean?
Las peleas empiezan del sexto para arriba. No pierda 4 asaltos de los primeros 6.
Yeah. That shit starts at 6, for sure.
Yeah. Mete 3 buenos asaltos, 4 asaltos y puede ganar 4. Y después de ahí para abajo sigue matando, ¿entiendes?
Mm-hmm.
Pero oye, si esta gallina está emblequeada, hay que cortarle la cabeza rápido. Es lo único que estoy diciendo, que sí. Yo sé que él es débil de esa quijada.
Si nosotros le metemos una mano, papi, fíjate. Le vamos a pagar las luces.
I think so, man.
Mill City va a Keyshawn.
Mira este.
Mill City de Keyshawn, bro.
Mira este. Cello making my prediction. Yeah, diablo.
Mill City, bro.
La
Mill City es de
linda.
esa gente. No quiso venir para acá, mira donde me tiene esperándolo.
Mira.
Yo quiero que Edwin gane. Yo estoy sincero. I want Edwin. I like Edwin to win, but there's just so many what-ifs in this fight. That's hard to choose because of that. Keyshawn, because he's been active, he's a little bit, he's more polished in his timing and whatnot, and he's running on a high. You know what I mean? And that confidence becomes real. And that's why Edwin has got to be ready for that. Y apagarle la luz rápido, you know what I mean? So no, you went in with another dog. Yeah. And a ver qué pasa después de ahí, man.
Vamos a ver si Keyshawn is the you know, he got the goods. Vamos a ver, veremos. We're gonna test him.
So you guys are in Virginia, you said, so están ahí, no hay que ir lejos para llegar al estadio ni nada, right? You guys...
Estamos aquí ya, papi. Llevamos un par de días. Nosotros llevamos un par de días aquí. They sent for us early. They wanted us here, make sure.
You see this, Mills? You haven't said you see a knock. You already see a knock.
They said, does Cello coaches any other fighter? I got 2 Olympian guys. The guy that won a silver medal in the Paris Games. Actually, both of them. One of them, the other one is coming tomorrow. The little lightweight guy. And then I got Christian Pinales trying to get his visa, P1. And I got Edwin de Los Santos' brother also. And a couple of other guys, you know. Yeah, a couple of guys. I'm getting back into the game. Yeah.
Cello in the game. He answering the comments and everything. I like this shit.
Yeah. Hay que aprender el juego, you know what I mean? You gotta get that publicity, baby.
Yeah, están aquí hablando.
So your workout today. I gotta tune into that.
Yeah, Cello said it was good.
It was good. We had an encounter, you know. Nothing crazy, but it was funny though. Keyshawn's a funny dude, bro. He's happy. He's always laughing. You know.
Mm-hmm. And then when the cameras come in, he opens his eyes mad wide and let everybody know.
Crazy. Yeah.
You know what time it is, right? You know where you at, right? Like he's entertaining. He's entertaining.
He is. He's good for boxing, bro.
Yeah,
I always said he's good for boxing.
He's entertaining.
Yeah, he is very, very, bro. Charismatic, that guy. Yeah.
We need Edwin to like really spice up this press conference tomorrow.
Hey,
we need it.
Mándale una caja de guineo y pantalón.
Mándale mangú. Oh, no, man, nah. That's fine.
Entran comiéndoselo, man. We eat this shit too.
You know what happened? You know what happened, bro? Edwin goes in his room, right? He got a suite. So they had a basket with bananas in it and, you know, crackers and chips and all that. Edwin looks at me and told, yo, I think they gave me the wrong room. I said, nah, don't start that because we don't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's not us, bro.
Shit.
That's not us.
Shit.
But people are stupid. People are stupid, though. People are stupid, you know?
Yeah.
I might have, you know, a lo mejor tengo a alguien que se saque algo de bolsillo, toma.
Yeah.
Él daría eso, right, Mel?
Yo,
like that shit.
I wouldn't listen.
Nah, no, we don't do that. We more professional than that.
You got more class. You guys have
more class. We're professional than that. We can't.
He's the one who sent himself down that shit last year. What are we talking about?
Yeah, but that wasn't. I don't think that was. I don't think that was right. You know.
Mm-hmm.
¿O él mismo se lo mandó?
Él mismo se lo mandó y acusando al chamaco ese para... nadie estaba hablando de la pelea, so tuvieron que hacer algo.
Ok. So, buena estrategia. Buena estrategia usó, Fabi, porque...
Sí, para dar promoción a una pelea que todo el mundo estaba dormido, nadie estaba queriendo ver.
Le dio heavy porque, chacho, la gente sí. La gente le prestó mucha atención a eso. La gente tenía estaban pendientes al guineo y a los watermelon.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Then they try to claim it was they're trying to say it was this guy Teofimeo, right?
Oh, Barachek, yeah.
But then Teofimeo tried to get credit for it. Yeah, that's fucked up. But no, we don't.
I don't see the media workout, man. I only see Keyshawn.
Come on, Melski, when you leaving? When you coming out here tonight?
Tonight.
Yo, bring the dog. I told you, bring the dog, man.
Bring the.
Oye, pero tú parece que te diste una fría, bro. Y tú ahí.
Una fría. Chacho. Get fría. I haven't drank nothing.
Bro,
Nada.
No sé,
tú te
está
ves bien
despierto.
nice ahorita con el cuello de...
De verdad.
Yeah, bro, you tired, bro. That's
Oh,
what's
no,
tired,
yo
bro.
tengo sueño, de verdad. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's 1 o'clock.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. So be
Yeah,
careful. You driving out
Mills up
there.
at 7. Mills up at 6 in the morning, bro.
I be up early. Yeah, I be up
Yeah.
early. But not 6, like 7.
All right. Close.
I be out there. Pero it's always a pleasure. Let's turn this shit up tomorrow. Tell Edwin to turn this shit. Dímelo, Dido. He said you gotta turn it up.
You got to
I
call
don't
him.
know
That's a
what.
better
Keep the
fact.
bananas in the hotel. But I'm
Yeah,
just
nah, yeah,
saying.
nah.
What's
Shit, we don't do-
gonna say?
HLD wants you
You
to bring
like
the banana. Don't bring the
He's
banana.
agreeing, bro. Tell him, hey, man, you like watermelon bananas? I like them too, motherfucker.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
I don't know, but he gotta do something special to tighten it up. Yo, if Edwin does anything special, right?
Keyshawn by knockout. RBC.
Uh-oh.
Shit, that's good.
Talk to uh-oh. So
Yeah, BC got to put his money up though.
dang, Cello's
Yeah,
entertaining the trolls now.
yeah, not
Oh,
yeah. Walking with the
oh,
trolls.
oh. That's when you
Yeah,
know. That's
I
when you
was.
know you a badass. When you
Yeah,
answering the trolls
the
too.
trolls. Keyshawn by knockout.
Because when you can battle the trolls, you a different level of
Yeah.
coach. You-
See, we got somebody. See, this mixed reaction here. You got Kenny saying Edwin by knockout. Edwin lo va a matar.
que
Edwin
tenemos
gonna
solo
kill.
ahí en
Edwin's
por la
gonna kill.
mañana. I tell you that. Él es así, él es un lucillo.
What?
Se va a atrever a soltar la
You think
mano.
he's gonna push you? You think he's gonna push Edwin?
Nah, I don't think so.
No se desconfíen que el chamaco. Eso lo
Ah, de no. Edwin lo corta, bro.
Yeah, diablo.
Era,
Just be ready.
era,
Just be ready.
rápido. Edwin.
Oh shit.
Edwin, two blades aquí en la cachete.
Yeah,
Cortado,
diablo.
a buck 60.
When they do the face off, que Edwin le gaje la correa y se la tire por allá, bro. I want my new belt coming from.
Edwin es calle, pa. Edwin es calle. Edwin no.
Oh, I can't wait, bro. This is gonna be exciting mañana, Papa. It's gonna be exciting, man.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Freaking yeah, nah, Edwin was saying he's like when I talked to Edwin about Andy Cruz, he like
Well, that's another great fighter. That's
he
another good
said
fighter.
he said no, but he says a guy that's been in the amateurs too long and still doesn't know how to fight professional.
Wow. Wow.
And Edwin, ese es tu pedazo fighter.
Wow. That's crazy.
Hay una verdad en eso. Let's not lie. There's a little truth to that.
Yeah, that's
There's a little
crazy.
That's
truth
what
to
he
that.
said. That's what he said on the
I
podcast.
back him. I mean, it's not. I back him. It's a little bit of truth to that. He hasn't his transition hasn't been too nice yet. I haven't seen it, bro.
Andy,
He looked
yeah,
better. He's been looking better. He's improving. His last few fights, he looks a little more. He's more settled, and he looks a little better though.
Like
It
better
takes
than now
time.
because
It
then
takes
he's like
time.
35
It
years
takes
old
time,
and
and
Cuban and shit.
not every trainer is suitable for
the pros.
for the pros. Yeah, and for that
Yeah,
style.
that's true.
Yeah, you got to
No,
work with
you
it.
have to
Yeah,
hurry up because he's like 35 in Cuban years, man.
he's up there, but he maintained. The kid is he lives a good, clean life. So.
Yeah, Cello's funny. He goes, he's up there.
Yeah, he said 35. He, he's up there,
Yo, Cello's funny.
in his defense, he's still a credible 135 for everybody there in that division.
No, he's a good fighter. He's a good
But
fighter.
what are they waiting? What are they waiting for though? You know what I'm saying? Every path
That boggles
they
me. That
they
boggles me, right? Because you would think that they would have him fighting 4 times a year.
yeah, you gotta step the game up, bro. Look at us. We came out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Edwin came out of nowhere. They put tough opponents in front of us, bro. We didn't say no to nobody. Edwin, that's one thing with Edwin. Edwin don't say no to nobody. He say, yo, maestro, I got the confidence in you. Just prepare me for this fight. Come up with a game plan. I'll get in shape.
People got scared. Eddie
You
Hearn
know,
I,
and
started
not a
that's what
lot
I
of
was
fighters
gonna
do
say.
that. That's why you got to give it to Keyshawn.
Eddie Hearn got
Keyshawn,
scared for his investment when he saw him get rocked.
Well, wasn't his first fight Antonio Moran?
Something like that. And he got rocked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a little different once, with those small gloves, you get hit with those small gloves. Not everybody's suitable for that. Not because you win, not every gold medalist and every, medalist is turn out to be you know what I'm saying?
a good fighter in the
A
pros.
good fighter when it comes to that level, they'll get up there B plus, some of them boom, some of them A, they escalate, they keep growing in the game. But if you don't grow in the, you got to make the transition from the amateur to the, to the pros. So he said,
Yeah.
Rayo rocked Edwin. Yeah, we all know that, Bob. Why you didn't know when you found out tonight?
Son.
He said, you just
That
found
is-
that out.
Yo,
Wow.
that's what I said. That's when you know Cello is getting used to this shit. He go tackle the
That's,
trolls on some New
yeah.
York shit.
Yep.
Tú sabes que ese micrófono va a
Son
temblar
boricua
mañana.
de Nueva York, like bendito.
Yeah.
Sí, you heard how he said yeah. Como,
Yeah.
dame
A ver,
otra.
otra, sí. Como something
Yeah.
else.
Le está
Give me
diciendo a
some.
los trolls, man,
Ent-
chupate esa, lo que te mando la
Yeah,
otra.
give me something harder than that. I like it. I like it.
Stay cold. My man said, tell him to stay cold.
How
Ah,
y'all feel
Get
about the
out the
hydration?
fully.
Oh
That's all I
yeah.
gotta say.
What do you did
they took that off, man. They took that off. That shit doesn't exist. They're
did
gonna work to his advantage. So it works just it's fair for both of them. So
they took
it
it off
is.
because it wasn't gonna help him, right?
It wasn't gonna help exactly.
Because he's the bigger fighter, so it would have hurt
Yep.
him
It
more
wasn't
than
gonna
anything.
exactly. They want to hurt them,
So
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 they
they
took that
changed
off.
it. They changed it.
Yeah, the new rules. Yeah, they're gonna come up with new rules, Poppy.
Oh
This
yeah,
fight
because
is
he, he
50-50.
he's bringing in money to the city.
Yeah, exactly. This fight is 50-50, but it's really 40-50. You know what I'm saying?
And rules did they
40-60,
change?
yeah.
Forty
Rules
sixty.
did they
Yeah.
change?
The Virginia, they have a hydration clause.
Rehydration, and they eliminated it for this fight?
Yeah.
That's what he's saying right now.
Yeah, they took it
Oh,
off.
shit.
Yeah. You're not trying to get all the advantage, bro.
Oh,
All the
damn.
advantage they got. But
Well,
yo, but we coming, yo.
ahorita los dos a la misma vez
Mira,
para
nosotros
estos
tenemos,
fights.
te lo voy a decir en español para que no. Nosotros tenemos el mejor juez, el mejor árbitro y tenemos el mejor commentator. Esos tres los tenemos nosotros. We got the three best. Judges, ref, and commentators. Because they bias, you know that. Everything is. We got them. You know who that is? El knockout.
El knockout.
Ese es el mejor juez de todito. Ese
For
juez no
real.
falla.
He never loses.
Yeah.
Shit. You but I know that you're saying that you don't want Edwin to look for it, but do you really feel like it needs to be that way for the story to come back
Nah,
home?
listen, Edwin could hurt him. Edwin could sting him every round and win the round like that
Like
without
hurt
having to
him.
knock him out.
Yeah.
Just landing good clean punches.
Hmm.
And it's gonna be obvious because Edwin hurts him 3-4 times. You know what I'm saying? And win a couple of clean rounds, sting him, and and this guy's gonna try to survive. He's a survivor.
Mm. Look at the
So
special. We got the special. We got Cello ahí meando y todo. Ahí la
oh, sí,
linda.
¿verdad?
La linda.
Se me olvidó que estaba en
Edwin
cámara, veo.
starts breakdancing, bro, like Andy Cruz did in the Olympics. That would be funny as shit.
Oh shit, man. Qué buena segment hoy. Man, it's been a minute. It's been a minute.
Chilly, man. Yeah, man. You need you can rest, man. Cacho, brother.
Tengo sueño.
Ya aquí nadie duerme, pa. 117 metido aquí todavía. Diablo, la gente no duerme, bro. They love this shit.
Yeah, man. They love you, Cello. Look at you. They like the way you put your hand like this.
Now fucking my
They
neck,
like
bro.
they
No,
like that shit. They like that
I got
shit.
a stiff neck. I got a stiff neck, papi. I'm out,
Where
coquillo.
about that? Where
Todo
about that?
encojonado. Estoy todo encojonado. Ah,
Stiff neck. Está comiendo mucho chochin.
yeah, nah, tranquilo. Ayer la mujer mía está viendo esto, quizás en casa.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Y yo no estoy en casa.
Oh my goodness. Don't-
Mel, you gotta edit. Mel, you gotta edit that, Mel.
This is one of the fun fights you want to go watch, be there y vacilar con todo el mundo in the press conference and all that shit, bro. Oh, I can imagine el vacilón que se hace, bro.
Mm.
Ustedes tienen un grupito allá que van a estar con ustedes, un buen grupito. Hay que vacilar, hay que vacilar.
Yeah.
This is gonna be fun, man. I'm gonna tune in for sure for that.
Bro, I'm excited. I'm excited
BC,
for this fight, bro.
BC se queda aquí, BC se queda aquí metido, ¿ah? El tipo no tiene vida, el cabrón este. Dice, el cabrón dice, "Yeah, not getting no decision in Norfolk, unlikely." Oh, man.
Okay, y este. I think he's trying to write puta or puti or something.
¿Quién es ese cabrón?
I don't
¿Quién
know.
es?
Yours truly. Oh man. Wayne's is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna
They're
be
saying.
crazy.
Not tomorrow. I mean, there's a press conference tomorrow, so tomorrow's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, no, tomorrow. Yeah, I like press conferences.
Yeah, hablar ese monchinche, hay que...
Habla mierda así.
Allá se vende la pelea para el sábado, se empieza a vender que todo el mundo vea el vacilón, el corillo, el back and forth, el fuck you y toda esa mierda. Tú sabes con lo que vende la pelea y la atención.
Oh, mira, Cello.
Yours truly say Puerto Ricans are easy.
No. No.
Dale pa Virginia, I'll cut your ass naked, bro.
Ay, bendito.
With a bottle cap. Puerto Ricans are easy.
They're only talking about Matias. That's what they mean. They're only talking about Matias.
Matias, the first person that T.O. ducked.
Matías, el tembleque Matías.
El tembleque, mira, el tembleque. El temblequiti.
Matías is a pressure fight. Matías is a pressure fighter, bro.
Que Pollo le va a dar una salsa a eso.
Si Pollo no está después, si Pollo so excellent, crazy
Preached
smart.
up.
He's a good fighter, pero
So my
está
guy,
bueno.
chilling, just getting to it, talking about the Los Santos and Keyshawn this week. We got De Los Santos' trainer, Coach Cello in the building. So yeah, chopping it up, talking about this week's fights, and then obviously, Teofimeo, Duck and Devin Haney.
We got Boca Chica.
Oh, you guys are fighting Boca Chica? Damn, y'all really trying to get that Norman Smoke, huh? Y'all really.
They're gonna teach him how to get it done.
Y'all looking at that.
We about to stop Boca Chica, bro.
Ooh. Is
Hey, we about to stop Boca Chica. We gonna break that nigga down. Right through his body, right out the gate.
Ooh.
You seen the Kendo? You seen Kendo fight?
Yeah, I seen Kendo fight.
Same shit. We to the body.
That's Tiger Johnson's trainer.
Oh, okay.
Hey, 47 Tiger different, bro. I ain't lying.
47 Tiger different.
Yeah, 47 Tiger different. Who's this on the panel now?
This is my man. He coaches mad people. He coaches Jared Anderson. He coached Tiger Johnson. He used to be a fighter himself too.
So he's Tiger Johnson's coach?
Yeah.
Bro, man.
What was the main fight? The main fighter that you fought that everybody knows?
Let me see. Tiger Johnson, the main one, but I had Terrell Goucher is the one who gave my first opportunity.
Yeah, Terrell Goucher, yeah.
Yeah, gave my first opportunity, and then Tiger, and then Jared like the way I was coaching in the corner, and then he bring me in that shit. Yeah. I'm looking forward to see this Keyshawn. This Tiger Johnson more at 147, bro. Yeah, he looked that 140. He wasn't explosive. He wasn't strong. But at 147, like he comfortable. I thought he plateaued. Man, this kid is not going nowhere. That's what I was high on him at the very beginning, but I seen that plateau. Yeah. We did that one fight at 147, and he looked like a different fighter, man. Yeah. I'm like, oh yeah. He had 2 flat performances in a row, and I'm like, hey, bro. I'm like, you hitting a number, but I'm like, you not, because I know how he looked when he still got weight on him when he's sparring. You know what I'm saying? So I do his performances in a row. Time we moved up, and then he moved up. And he looked a lot better. You know what I'm saying? It just feels like everything is. No bullshit. I saw the difference, man. No bullshit. I saw the difference. Yeah. Hey, man, we're talking about the stuff for this Saturday, man. We need at least a prediction, man. Is Keyshawn getting smoked, or is he gonna put it on De Los Santos? Man, I got Keyshawn. I got Keyshawn. You got Keyshawn? Yeah, I got Keyshawn.
So,
decision, knockout, give us something. Hey, he been off 2 years. Keyshawn might stop his ass. Man, see, that what if is what I've been saying too, man. And I mean, we're talking to Cello, his trainer, but they say this kid he's been on point weight wise. He's been grinding on the road work. So but we got to see how the approach is. With that timing gonna be hitting photo. Oh, that's cool, but the timing gonna be hitting photo.
Cello, how's De Los Santos' time and how that coming?
I want to see reaction. I seen it in the gym with big gloves, so I feel confident. I feel confident about his reaction and his timing. He he looked pretty good in the gym, with good sparring and big gloves. So I don't see no problems with timing unless Keyshawn grows another 2 hands from here to Saturday, and he comes from all crazy different angles, and you know, I don't see that happening. So I think Keyshawn's gonna be Keyshawn. Keyshawn's gonna be Keyshawn. What Keyshawn brings to the table is what Keyshawn brings to the table. You know, Edwin De Los Santos. Yeah, I haven't seen. I've seen some of Edwin De Los Santos. But there's a lot more to Edwin De Los Santos than what people seen. We haven't had the time to. We haven't. I think De Los Santos has seen at least that type of bruiser fighter like a Keyshawn, but I don't think Keyshawn has ever been in the ring with a guy like Edwin. Yeah, he hasn't. Yeah. Keyshawn, it's a great fight. It's gonna be great. Keyshawn is incredibly smart. He is. He incredibly smart though. That's the thing. I feel like a lot of people, I heard a lot of people say they don't think he that good. But like I've been behind the mitts with him. Like the way he know his way around the ring, like he real intelligent. So I'm excited to see the fight. I feel like it's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, me too.
It's gonna be a real test for him. So I say he hasn't been tested, and that's why I haven't given him his flowers just yet. Yeah, I gotta see it tested. Saturday is somewhat of a test because of what I feel of the timing up. But if he's as good as everybody,
Edwin is the test.
If he's as good as everybody want to say he is, I gotta see it. Hey, I'm excited. I'm gonna be in the building.
We took the fight because we know we got a chance. So
talk to him, Cello. We took the fight because we know we got a chance. I liked it. Talk to me.
So
come on, we came to Virginia. What to win?
To win a title, but we're gonna shock the world.
Ooh,
we gotta shock the world.
Shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Guys, don't blink. Don't blink.
Shit, Keyshawn. Keyshawn watching this right now. He watching this right now.
I got Key, man.
Let's go.
I got Key. Skills pay the bills, but look. Don't get me wrong. Los Santos is a hell of a fighter.
Good
He a
fight.
warrior, strong.
He got skills too.
But that boy Keyshawn is a genius in there, man. I'm
A
telling you.
genius. What you think about that?
What
A
makes him a
genius.
genius? What makes him a genius to you?
He's smart, man. He real
Smart in what way?
real
In what way?
really knows
Break
play
it
around
down.
the ring, man. He's smart in there. Like he
Around the
he
ring,
playing
around the
chess.
ring. What? You don't win fights around the ring.
What you say?
You don't win fight going around the ring.
I say he knows his way around the ring. You know what I'm saying? Like he
It's
just
4 corners to a ring. It's 4 corners to a ring,
like
pa. Everybody knows their way around the ring. Talk to me. Tell me what makes him smart.
He just smart, man. He just
In
real
what way?
intelligent.
But break it down. Why he does that?
Hey, you study him. He playing chess. He thinking 2-3 moves ahead. He said, "Traps, he nice, man." That is. I don't think that is honestly. I think it's gonna be a good fight, but I don't think he gonna be able to keep up with Keyshawn mentally. I feel like Keyshawn gonna be too smart for him.
We gonna tie him mentally, pa. He gonna be mentally tied.
I think Keyshawn gets too frustrated easy. You can break him down mentally easier because of
With the speed, you think the speed's gonna the speed is that factor? What you mean? Where does Keyshawn get the frustration? What do you think? Without without giving out the whole joint.
I'm not Keyshawn. Not even Keyshawn. He's been dominating everybody he's been in the ring with. So once the table turn, he ain't gonna know what to do, bro.
That's the one thing that I feel about it, man.
Yeah, once you see somebody that's like a macho energy, got pop as you know, speed, power, good footwork, good positioning, how to know how to control distance, good defense, and it's gonna be a spit image of the things that he does, but a little better, I think. You know what I'm saying? So frustration just come in just over that factor alone. So,
do you think
but we gotta see, man. I don't give listen.
strategy?
I think he's a great fighter. I think he's one of the best. I think he's right now. I think he's one of the best guys around. I consider him one of my top 5 fighters. You know, he's a hell of a freaking fighter, bro. He got it all. But now you're going against my guy. You putting my guy to a test. Where I see my guy skills daily, day in, day out. And I've been in the game 40 years, so I've been around world champions, lots of them. And I can start dropping names, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to put people to shame, or I'm talking out of. I've been around world champions, unified world champions.
Yeah.
Not world champion, world champions. World champions.
So he's been around.
Around big fighters, big names.
Yeah, Cello said he's gonna make Keyshawn do the same Shakur strategy and start running. Oh shit! Is that
you know what? That's the only thing. That's the only thing that worries me about Keyshawn if he starts running.
Oh man, running or boxing? Which one? That's running.
I don't know I don't know what you think.
I ain't seen Keyshawn
what you call
nobody yet.
What you call? What you call?
You gonna make him do that?
What you call? What you call? What you call? What you call? What you called it? Against he was boxing or he was running. Not all the time, but at times, most of the time, 75% of the time.
Yeah, Shakur and Edwin, he's saying. Borderline.
My man gotta keep the peace. I respect it. Borderline. I'm gonna read between the lines. I'm gonna read between the lines with that one. Borderline. I feel like he could. I feel like he could for sure could do more. But Key don't. Key off. He is. Key gonna get busy. I don't think he has nowhere near the reflexes or defensive mind that Keyshawn brings to the table. I mean, that Shakur brings to the table. But he is very fine tuned in his offense. Yeah, very fine tuned. I mean, you can say that, but Shakur don't got the offensive that Keyshawn got either. So
right.
I think he does, but those brittle hands have really hindered his forward progression to become that dude. Yeah, you know, because we seen him pop it off when he's able to, but the last couple of years those hands have been.
But Keyshawn definitely thinks offense first. You know,
yeah, he's a go,
and he uses his offense more for defense as well with the jab and shit. So you don't really see Keyshawn slipping punches like that.
Yeah,
you don't really see him. You know, he know how to use the shoulder roll real nice and roll off the shots and shoot things off of that. But that's like still that's like that's a counter. That's offense. You know. So.
Yeah, it's about to be a good. This whole card lit.
I know Abdullah, shit, Calvin. It's gonna be a good one, man. I'm glad that these guys are being able to like fight together and be able to all get matched up nice.
Tiger on this card? Yeah. Oh, Tiger's on this card, bro. We got all over Saturday, bro. Yeah, no, this is a good card. This is a good card, man.
Mm-hmm.
This is a good card. Good card. I know.
And see, so they even the fighters on top rank that actually got matched up well in this fight.
Yeah.
From top to bottom.
Yeah.
You don't get that a lot.
And for how much? And for how much?
For free. Oh, you guys are going 10? That's good. That is good.
Well, it's scheduled for 10.
Dang. Yo, my man senior. When
we about to stop his ass on Saturday. Where you think of bullshit? We gonna show you. Nah, man, I don't think we're not because I'm hoping this forward progression of Tiger. Because we need
he's a good kid too.
Another dog at 147. Yeah. We need another dog at 147. For sure. I feel like he got that. I feel like he got that highest ceiling. He got the highest ceiling at the welterweight division. I like this, man. I like this. I'm happy. He's a fine young man, and for whatever reason, I think he stayed too long at 140. Yeah, and I'm glad you guys caught that before it was too late because it was looking really. I'm gonna be like, I don't think Top Rank was way too happy. And you know how it is, man. It's a business. But when we saw him left, he stopped this for a Saturday. You know what's up with him business-wise. You know what I mean? Listen, it's about to be wide open because Boots moving up. So that's two titles today. It's about to be interesting at 47. Because we about to stop him. It's time for us to start positioning ourselves. Because we about to. I feel like he gonna be good, man. Like the way he been progressing in the gym, he on point.
I want to see him. There's a lot of names I want to see him in there with at 47. Yeah. All those 40s that are moving up, I want to see him in there with all those guys.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
He's gonna make some money.
He's gonna be in the fire, huh?
He's gonna make some money. He's gonna make some good money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, this is a great opportunity for this young man. A fine young man.
Cello's back. Omac Original, thank you for the $2. Cello, bring the pillow behind you for Edwin. Ay, bendito, mira este.
Damn.
Mira este, Cello, they coming at you. No te ponga callado.
No, I gotta, let them be. Let them be fans. Let them be. Let them talk, puppy. You know what? Saturday night, bro. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say these words, so you can read them out. Sunday afternoon. We're gonna get back on. I hope you jump on and you apologize.
Yeah,
Oh,
diablo.
okay.
Lo
Yeah, we
tiene.
know here.
I'll,
Lo,
I'll make I'm gonna make I'm gonna make you apologize, bro. Sunday. Yo, my bad. Yo, I don't know shit about boxing, so you know I made the wrong choice. You know, I went with everybody. I, I went with everybody was saying that Keyshawn and the inactivity and all this and that. I know something. Sunday, I'm on a plane to New York with a fucking WBO title, bro.
mm,
And I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it
yeah,
at that.
diablo.
I'll be on a plane with a WBO title, pa.
This
And
type of confidence
and
right here
making
is
and
different.
making plans to go to Puerto Rico, visit my
Alright, man,
family,
I'm
and
out of
pick
here,
up the
y'all.
bell over
I
there.
gotta hop on this flight in the morning. I'm gone. I'll see y'all soon. Have a
Peace.
safe flight, man, and good luck for this
We
Friday
see.
coming this Saturday, man. We look forward to seeing you guys here on Sunday with Tiger. If we can, we need to get the breakdown. Yeah, for sure. Got you.
You already.
Yeah.
This was a great show, Cello. I'm not gonna, take any more of your time because I know you
Nah,
need to
Bobby.
sleep.
I was trying to say bye before. I just didn't want to hang up, guys. Yeah, I gotta
No,
go to sleep,
también.
bro.
Look at my eyes are matching my shirt. So,
Yeah, nah, you've been like that since after this afternoon when I spoke to you.
yeah, diablo. Gracias por todo. Thank you. Gracias por todo. You nasty.
Bueno, hermanito, man, un placer, man.
Papi, te cuida, pai.
Durante estos días. Man,
Papi,
mucha buena suerte, man. Le deseo lo mejor. Echa para adelante. Pon el carril arriba esta semana, bro. Pon el carril
no,
arriba. Vamos.
eso va,
Ponme la
eso va, no
carita
te apures.
arriba,
Gracias,
arriba.
oíste, mi hermano. Te me cuida, Dios te bendiga.
Igualmente, jefe.
Dale,
Bendiciones.
papi.
You know, much love, man. Go get some rest, bro. You can't drive like that, bro. But Papa, much love, everybody. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. This is Mill City Boxing, channel of the fighters, channel of the trainers, channel of the people. Peace.
Smash that like button, yo. Subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Mills from Mill City Boxing, home of the high level pro boxing media. Say bye to my man Cello Gloves.
Deuces.
You will see him with Edwin de Los Santos this
Come
Saturday.
celebrate JFK. We landing Sunday. Y'all can come
Yeah,
celebrate with us. We got
yeah,
this. I'm
yeah.
buying the bar. Whoever wants to get drunk on Sunday, I'm buying the bar out. Meet us at JFK.
Yeah, y'all remember that. Just to let y'all know.
There
Stay
we go.
blessed. You
All right,
already,
papi.
Cello.
Take care, bro.
Bendiciones.
Dios te bendiga. Bye.